That's one of my favorite parts of this.
I'm glad you're enjoying Fleet Foxes. I love the dichotomy of like the super comfy ass like psychedelic folk going directly into horror ambiance.
Pretty awful, Matt. I'm not gonna lie. Sometimes I'm just like, let's calm down a little bit.
No. Oh man, it's not letting me start a jam again. Come on. Come on.
Man.
Okay, here
Come
we go.
on.
There you go. There's the link. Put it in call
Oh,
chat. I'm gonna hit you with some spoilers for Time of Blood real fast. Don't worry about that. We're live on both services. Hello, chat. What's up? This music might actually
Oh
be a
my
little too
gosh.
quiet for me. Huh?
This photo in the chat from last session just like
Oh yeah,
made my heart stop for
the
a second.
1,000-yard stare.
What? Jeez Louise.
Incredible. The best.
man, some of that shit last session is just tough.
Yeah. This one's this is a little bit of a spoiler, but not too much. You guys don't really have to worry about combat this time,
We're
mostly
fucked.
because I don't understand combat in this
We're
game.
fucked.
Good to know.
But it is scare-wise much scarier than last one.
By God, Matt, please calm the fuck down.
No,
Oh,
I refuse.
I just want to be a pretty princess.
No, well,
You know
we
what?
can do that in D&D. We're not doing that here. All right. I think we can go ahead and do the show intro. Hi. Uh-oh.
Uh-oh. What?
As I started, the stream went down and came back up. What the fuck? Hold on. Excuse me. Man, I was about to introduce the goddamn show.
I always get to Matt.
That's okay. Take
Sorry.
2. Here we go.
I think I got like half a syllable out. Okay, I think we're good. I think we're good. Hi, welcome to Fresh Rolls, a weekly tabletop RPG podcast served piping hot directly to your eyeballs and ear holes every Sunday night at 6 p.m. MST. My name is Preoccupied. I will be your handler for tonight, not Dungeon Master. We're playing Delta Green, our final episode of Delta Green for this mini campaign. We'll be returning to Delta Green later, a lot later probably. We're going to be doing a lot of Time of Blood and Wanderhome. For now, let's introduce our players. We have Peregrine and Tofar Love. In advance, I'm sorry for what I'm about to do to you.
Are you though?
No, I'm really not. This is one of my
I
favorite
guess we
things.
deserve it if we signed up for it.
Oh, you signed up for a horror podcast, but I think I've given people actual nightmares from this shit. Felix told me they had a nightmare after the septic tank one. And they ran that for me a while ago.
Just a bad visual, Matt. I wouldn't take it well either.
Definitely horrifying. I think everything's up and going good now. I don't think it's gone back down. So hell yeah. All right, let's get started with well, I guess really quick, do you guys have any like interactions you want to have with your bonds, or do we want to just roll to see if you gain or lose sanity? Because this one will probably take about 3 hours to complete. It's up to you.
I'm up for rolling for sanity. See if we get more.
Okay. Yeah, let's
Yeah,
roll for
same here.
sanity. Here real fast. Let me get my the one fucking thing I forgot was your character sheets. So give me a second to grab those. Kill me. All right. PDF. Man, oh, come on.
Take your time. Is your computer being slow?
Yeah, it sure is.
You can't let it know that you're in a rush. You have to pretend like you don't care. Then it gets overeager and tries to overcompensate.
I used to do that with loading screens in video games, and then I think it actually went slower every time I did that.
Oh,
It's like, oh, you don't care? Let me also draw back.
You don't care? Then I really don't care. Okay. We're gonna roll your sanity, which I believe to do that is going to be I think you roll willpower.
Oh, it's not under sanity points?
Or wait a minute. Hold on. Looking. Rules.
Okay.
Yeah, you want to roll under your current sanity score. You are correct.
Don't fail me now. Well,
You failed?
yep.
What was the
I
number?
got a
86 over
Okay.
48.
All right. Roll me a d4, please.
Okay.
Roman, what'd you get?
21 over 49.
Okay. Roll me also a d4.
Okay. I rolled a 3.
3. You lose 3 points of sanity.
Okay.
Damn. 3.
You gain 3 points of sanity.
Woo.
Nice.
And with that, you guys get your little green notification icon on your cell phones, and you are called into the Phoenix office of Delta Green. You guys
On our cell phones this time. Wow.
on your cell phones this time. They've just kind of given up on the fancy shit, and they're just like, get over here, come on, let's go. And yeah, you guys make it to Phoenix City Hall. You go in the back way, you head into the little conference room where you met Matt the first time, and he's already sitting in there this time. Wearing a, what am I wearing? He's wearing a shirt with an astronaut on it. He's like kind of dripping some psychedelic coloration from his fingers or something. I don't know. That's a graphic t.tm. And he's sitting there with some cold coffee because he got here too early. And was just kind of waiting around. So yeah, you guys walk in and he goes, "Great, good to see you. What the fuck?" He looks at you specifically, Del.
The case escalated faster than we needed it. Or meant to.
You blew up an apartment building.
There was a reason.
Do you know how hard that is to cover up?
Do you know what was in there? Did
The
you
federal
know?
government thinks it was a terrorist attack. Delta Green is very close to being found out. No, we can't let them.
Look,
because
listen.
if they investigate it too much and they don't think it's a gas explosion, we get found out. And then you get dragged off to Guantanamo Bay.
Look, there was something up there, and it was gonna get out, and it was gonna cause a lot of problems everywhere across, all across the country.
Del, I need you to look me in the eyes. That's going to be most of these missions. You need to do it and take care of it without being found out. That is rule number 1. Do not tell anybody about Delta Green. Do not give up Delta Green. We have people who can take care of these monsters if need be. Your job is investigation. If you come across shit like that, call me, please.
Yeah. I'm gonna sit and have a cigarette.
Not inside. There's a smoke detector right above you, man. Like, I personally don't care. I just don't want to do the paperwork.
Can I stand up and like press it open, just like so it doesn't like the battery's not connected in?
Yeah. Matt's just
I'll just
like,
do that.
I'll just get an air freshener, I guess. Just fuck it. And He takes a long sip of coffee, pulls a manila folder out of his bag, just like kind of hanging off the chair, slams it down and goes, "All right, new one for you guys. This one should be less stressful for all of you. So intelligence, our intelligence geeks, keep an eye on a number of academic papers and researchers just to make sure they don't find anything that would be problematic for us and therefore for humanity. We found something a little concerning. S- we a paper's been published recently from Northern Arizona University. The one Roshan Singh. He's an electronics engineering graduate at NAU. And we think there's possible hypergeometric markers in a device he's created. We're not sure. It seems probable and definitely possible, but there's always the chance it's not. We just need you guys to go make sure. You need to confirm, and you need to get it away from him somehow and anybody else it's been in contact with. If hypergeometry is in this device, then it is inherently dangerous. We don't know what it does or why. Let me give you an explanation of the device first. According to the paper, it's just a little circuit in a device with a button and a light. And the light on the device lights up a half second before you press the button. It knows when you're going to press the button. It's a simple circuit. There's no sensors. So we immediately flagged that as potentially occult. So we, again, need you guys to go check that out, and maybe potentially we figure out if Mr. Singh is a candidate for recruitment.
Okay, and if he is and doesn't want to come with us, then what?
You do not tell him anything about Delta Green. We will take care of that part in the same way we recruited you. You just tell me if you think he's worth bringing on.
All right.
The main goal, get that device away from him. If it contains hypergeometry, bring it back here. We'll lock it up. Make sure nobody ever finds out about that paper. The other thing you need to do is convince him and anybody else who is involved with this to not be involved with this anymore. However, you need to do that. I can give you guys FBI jackets again and badges. Or if you want to take a more academic route, I can give you like badges for some electronics company that wants to, like, say, buy out the design from him, take the rights. It's up to you. It's whatever you want to do. If it's FBI, we have to have a reason for being there, though. Technically, no crime has been committed. So that's the harder route, and people will be less likely to talk to you. But we can do that again.
I want to look over at Dr. Palmer. How are you? How is Dr. Palmer kind of? Are you like dressed very lab coaty? Like what kind of? Would Dell
So
assume you're an academic dress, like with the way you dress?
typically Dr. Palmer wears like the same sweatshirt for days on end and pajama pants, and then when I leave the house, I put on my outside pants, maybe a new sweatshirt, depending on if I've bathed or not. So probably
yeah.
right now, Dr. Palmer like owns a lab coat from like, even though she was an archaeologist, she like bought one because she thought you had to in order to like defend your thesis.
Been there.
So I could get one in my home.
There you go.
Okay, maybe that's probably going to be the easier route to start with then.
Okay.
Yeah.
And also,
Oh,
Matt,
what?
do Dr. Palmer and Delmonico know what like hypergeometry is? Because Peregrine does not.
Oh yeah.
I
So
also don't know.
hypergeometry is just like
Okay.
impossible shapes, basically, in the most simple forms. It is something that your brain can't comprehend.
Okay.
So like a drawn sphere, you know? How did they do it? It's a drawing.
Mhm.
Yeah, bud.
Basically magic to me.
Yeah, bud. Absolutely.
Magnets. How the fuck do they work?
Oh
You
yeah,
guys want to talk magnets?
yeah, your quote
Just
unquote
check it.
magnet collection of all the same magnets.
They they were laughing at me, by the way.
Yeah, we
Chat,
were.
chat. I was being mocked because I buy magnets.
Cool.
All the
Thank you.
same
I know it's.
magnet. Like
It doesn't matter. What do I need?
Roman
What kind of unique magnets?
Roman was telling us that he had a magnet collection. So we were all just like, okay, cool. Like magnets from places that have pictures on them, like artsy magnets, like cool magnets. And
What do you
motherfucker pulls
mean?
out this stack of shit, just like the same magnet repeating. Like,
Like the
Magnet?
magnets that you put into bills? That's your magnet collection?
yeah.
Yeah.
Sorry, that makes me really happy. Sorry.
Oh, I'm sorry.
It is
Because that's
technically a collection of
delightful.
magnets.
Yeah. It is a collection of magnets.
Is there something you? Oh, something that you? Fuck.
I like to think canonically this conversation is happening at the table with your handler.
Something you punks find funny.
Oh wow, I feel threatened.
It's fantastic. Incredible. Whoa. The little thing that stops my chair from leaning back all the way just undid itself, and I almost fell ass first backward. Whoo! I'm awake. All right.
Okay.
Yeah. Are there any
Okay.
questions you have for your handler before we send you off on the mission?
Just
Del
to
still
double
doesn't.
down.
Oh, I was
Go
gonna
ahead,
say
Lamar.
Del doesn't know what hypergeometry is. I think even if told it, I don't think he's gonna get it.
Don't worry about it. If it's something fucked up, we'll know. I'm sure Dr. Palmer here will also know.
Yes. So our two goals are to get the device away from Roshan Singh and
Yes.
also find out if Roshan Singh is worth recruiting to Delta Green.
Yes. And also convince him not to recreate the device.
We'll see about it to convince him.
So this is just a suggestion, but I do think the plan of coming in as an electronics company to buy the rights off of him is probably the easiest option. But you should absolutely do what you see fit. This is your mission after all.
Okay. I'm gonna turn to Delmonico, um, and say, I don't know if you've noticed, but sometimes I have a hard time interacting with others in an appropriate way. But I do mask regularly at work, so I can inhabit that persona if necessary. That is all.
I think it's the route we take. We try to talk him into selling out the rights, sign an NDA.
Okay. I will have badges printed for you in the next 10 minutes. You know what? Hold on. We might be able to get jackets for you too. Let's see what we've got in stock.
Can Del get a suit? Because he's basically wearing the same like stinky trench coat everywhere.
When was the last time you washed that trench coat?
How often do you need to wash a trench coat?
Washed?
Really?
Wash? Oh yeah, Matt's sitting on the end of the table with wearing washed this morning t-shirt. It's just like, yeah, you don't need to do that often.
How did he end up with the two stinky agents? Like, what?
Man, I don't know. I don't get to choose this shit. You guys are lovely, but also take a shower. Goddamn.
Del
I
smells
take
like
my weekly
a
shower, just like everyone else.
Del smells like it's like sweaty, but also like masked with like very shitty cologne.
No,
Oh, Lord, you're about to be in a
oh,
car for 3 hours with that man,
buddy.
It's
and
a
it
power
is
shower.
it is February, so you can have the windows down in Phoenix, but as soon as you get to say Sedona, maybe not.
Sedona.
What?
Where's Sedona?
It's on the way to Flagstaff.
Is it cold?
Can be in the winter.
Oh,
Look up pictures of Sedona, by the way. It's very pretty. It's good nature out there. But yeah, you guys are given badges
my
for
God.
Aegis Electronic Group Incorporated. You guys can choose your names, whatever code names or not like code names, but like fake names, aliases that you desire. You're given badges and jackets. You look very official,
Matt, can I also say this place looks lovely?
doesn't it?
Yeah.
Sedona's the
Gorgeous.
fucking best, dude. If you and Flounder ever come to Arizona, we're absolutely taking a day trip to Sedona and Flagstaff.
Let's go.
Yeah. Okay. You guys are given your gear and a car. Let's roll the wheel and see what car you get this time.
Ooh.
Black Toyota Camry.
Hey. Cool. That's a cousin of my car.
Hell yeah. You drive a Corolla too?
Yeah. Are you a
Yeah.
Corolla driver?
I'm a Corolla
Fucking
driver.
good car, man.
It's pretty solid. It goes.
Yeah.
It does the thing. Yeah, you guys hop into your 2017 Camry. Struggle with the Bluetooth a little bit because it's a car from 2017. And you make your way in a very stinky car up to up to Flagstaff. You in your docket is a visitor parking pass for Northern Arizona University. You are allowed to park in any of the visitor spaces in either the parking garage or either the north or the south parking lots. It is up to you where you decide to park. Matt leans in before you leave and says, "I recommend not parking on South Campus, by the way. When I went there, my car got hit at least 3 times in that parking lot by people just backing out of spaces. So, North Campus or the garage.
Okay.
It's going to be closer to where you need to be anyway. Yeah, you guys make your way up there, and as part of your docket, let's get into it, shall we? Roshan Singh, you've been given the address of his apartment and also the lab that he works at NAU, as well as a picture of him, so you could spot him per se from a mile away. He is a late 20s, something other, dark brown hair. Keeps like a rugged scruff at all times. And even in the picture you have of him, which is a school ID picture, he just looks stressed out. He looks like he's an overworked researcher. So what would you guys like to do? Where would you like to go first?
Would it feel more natural if we approached him at his job rather than his house?
I
Or
think
like in the lab?
both
Oh,
are solid options.
Okay. I'm
depends
looking
on
at
our-
Delmonico.
Oh, okay.
What do you
Gotcha.
think?
I think it's going to depend on our approach, and I already have an idea.
Okay.
I think we approach him as a worker from the government and an expert in the field here. Convince him to sell over the rights over to the government. Never make it again.
To the
You
Offer him a
don't want
buyout.
to use the disguises.
Oh wait, what was the disguises again? It was like
We got like
teachers?
jackets and
Oh.
badges from the electronic company. Yeah.
Aegis Electronics
Okay.
Group.
Aegis Electron. Okay, yeah, let's go that way. Just buy him out. Let him know that I mean, maybe the recruitment offer will ease the lack of money he's gonna get.
As an engineer?
Well, no, because if he's gonna work at Delta Green, I don't know what their pay is.
Not good.
Oh, well, I don't know that. I'll lie.
You
Yeah,
do know
I'm
that.
like, actually, have we been paid for this?
No,
You
Okay.
have.
wait, are we gonna?
It's not good.
He doesn't have to know that.
You're getting like minimum wage.
Yeah. I shifted out of a postdoc to be here. I'm gonna be all right. Okay. Okay. Do you want to pose as the government official?
Oh well, we
Or
can do. Well, did you have a way you wanted to take this?
No, I'm down for anything. I like your idea. I like the idea of wearing a disguise.
Okay.
It's up to you.
Yeah, let's go with the company route then.
Okay. I'm wearing one of my clean shirts. So I'm gonna fit my jacket over it. Give
I'm
a little
wearing one of
edge.
my clean shirts. And it's like
No,
a
I
white
don't like.
shirt that has like it's like clearly like it's clearly a little messy still. It's like
There's like an egg
stained.
stain.
I didn't like that there
Yeah,
was a pause before clean.
My
this is my
clean shirt.
clean shirt.
Yeah.
All right.
Okay. Which
Okay.
location would you guys like to go to first?
We're gonna go to the lab.
Okay, you guys make your way to the lab. Let's pull up that description real fast.
Go to the lab.
Do 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 do. Okay, yeah, you make it to the lab. It is just it looks like an electronics research lab. Everything's very sterile. There is a lot of silicon just kind of everywhere. Circuits in varying processes of being put together in motherboards and in just like in general configurations for general electronics. There's a few people working in there, but you don't see Rashawn. You do find Rashawn's station though. And then to get beyond that, we're gonna need to make some rolls. So, what would you guys like to do while you're here?
Oh, do they have their doctorate, by the way?
Rashawn?
Yes.
Masters.
Are they docked? I'm not okay. Not call them doctor.
Masters. Okay. Doctorate track though.
Doctorate track, yeah.
Okay. I'm gonna pull Delmonico close by the elbow and just say, "Don't make eye contact with anyone in the lab. You'll either scare them away, or they'll pounce on you.
What do you mean?
Graduate students are strange." Um, I'm just gonna like curl into myself a little bit and try to avoid eye contact.
Okay, you do that, and everybody immediately is like kind of looking over at you as you just walk in. Nobody's ever seen your faces before, and you are wearing what is very obviously company recruiters jackets.
Mhm.
Walking in, everybody's like, "Oh shit, we're about to get jobs." Uh, so nobody
Nice.
like actually like
Damn it.
actively walks up to you yet, but you have immediately been noticed.
Um, is there some sort of role that we can make to like go straight to Roshan's station, but look like we know what we're doing?
Yeah,
Like a
let's
confidence role or something?
something like that. Yeah, what would that I would say, well, how confident are you feeling right now as a
I
character?
feel like I'm in my element. Like I don't necessarily want to be interacting with these people, but I know labs
Okay.
and
Um
yeah,
yeah.
dodge perhaps.
Dodge. I'd say persuade or disguise.
uh,
Advantage isn't a thing in Delta Green, but if you do disguise, I will give you advantage because you are in your element.
okay, fuck it up. We'll do disguise.
Yeah.
Nope.
No.
I got a 91 over 10, but then the other one was a 34 over 10. So
Yeah, everybody's just like, yeah, they're new. Like they don't know where they're going. Like, never been here before. That's fair.
fair enough. Try not to trip.
Roll the
Um,
trip. No.
what is that, science?
Mm-hmm.
Okay, Delmonico, do you want to? Should we start looking through his stuff,
No, well, still
or
the people
I don't
around.
know?
They're gonna see us.
What do you? Should
We're
we
gonna.
ask where he is?
Yeah, let's ask about him.
You can also do like just generally look over his work area without like digging through it.
Yeah, I'll just give it kind of a Like looking over my shoulder glance.
Roll me search.
Of course.
Can I help?
Yeah, you can help. Why not? No, you have advantage on search. We're just gonna apply D&D rules to Delta Green. Why not? Let's do it.
I can actually help.
That's. How does 41 over a 20 do anything?
Yeah, it fails. You don't immediately exceed anything of interest. It looks like there's not even really circuits on his workstation or any devices or anything. It's just like it looks like a printed document, and then just like a bunch of office supplies around his computer, very disorganized. Would you guys like to talk to anybody?
Yeah. Which of when we look around, which of these students looks the most eager and desperate for a job?
All of them? I don't know if you've met
Well, like
too
the
many
most.
students.
Yeah.
Everybody was
most
just like, "Oh, I
desperate?
have to do something with this degree." By the time they get it,
Yeah.
yeah. So, I would say that there's like kind of a shorter, already balding 20-something,
Oh,
who is
my
uh,
love. Come here.
yeah, no, you call him over. He goes, "Hi, how can I help you?"
Yes, we're looking for Roshan Singh.
Oh, yeah, Roshan's not in today. I think I don't know. I think he said something about doing some research from home. I'm not sure. If you're really looking for him, you could probably find him at home.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But you happen to know anything about his work?
I know he made that weird button thing that lit up before you pressed it. That thing was crazy. I don't know how the hell he made something that did that. Like, I don't think there was a sensor in it. I'm still trying to piece that one together, but so far no luck. So he
Hey.
seems to think that's gonna really take him places, and you guys are here, so maybe it will.
Oh, we just wanted to see if we can get a lesson from him. Is the device here?
No, he usually keeps it on him. He doesn't want anybody stealing his design. He also is pretty fond of it. I don't think he fully understands how it works. He just keeps pressing the button and staring at it.
Oh. Do you think he maybe stumbled onto something that he was not prepared for?
What what do you mean? Like electronics wise, or?
Yep.
New math, always being discovered.
Oh, I mean,
Yeah,
Big
sometimes
headache. You got to deal with all the fame.
there was a lot of math that went into it. I'm sure he probably found a formula that he doesn't quite get. Like we do that all the time. We use other people's work to improve our own. It's just kind of the nature of research.
Mm. Yes,
Yeah.
him
Well,
does. Well,
thank you very much,
Yeah, PEMDAS.
sir.
Roll persuade for me, or deception.
oh no!
No, we're gonna do
I
deception
wish
actually.
we're gonna. Sorry, which one?
Deception.
Perception.
Deception.
Oh, deception.
Who? Both of them?
Wait, wait, no, it's not called deception. Hold on. What's the one that's
Is it human int?
lying to people? I guess it would be persuade. I forgot there wasn't a separate version of that. Okay. Yeah.
Okay. I wish I hadn't moved that persuade to firearms. Okay, cool. Let's see. I got oh shit! I got a 3 under 20.
That's
Thank God.
real good. He goes, yeah, like PEMDAS. He's like, he thinks you're joking with him. He like,
Yeah,
he lights up a little bit. And
I imagine. Oh, go.
go
I'm
ahead.
sorry. Oh, it's just the nerd equivalent of being like, yeah, type shit, type shit.
Yeah,
Got it.
yeah.
Right.
That's exactly what just happened there. He goes to dap you up. No, uh, yeah. He is just like, well, if you guys want to look at anything we're working on through the office, you're more than welcome to. Just be sure to ask before you look over anybody's shoulder. Some of the
Yeah.
guys here are a little standoffish about it. They want to keep their research to themselves until they publish something,
What's your name?
Yeah, that's fair.
Oh, my name's Mike. Nice to meet you.
Okay. Nice to meet you too. We'll be in touch.
Uh, Sounds good. Hopefully with a job offer.
I'm gonna get like a little piece of paper off a little like notepad and kind of rip it. I'll hand it to him and just go. You'll know when you're done here. Give us a call.
He's like, he looks down at this ripped off piece of paper and goes, "Yeah, all right."
It'll appear when you in the time.
I
Ooh.
roll persuade.
That was so cool.
That is a 9 under 45.
Oh, hell yeah.
guys-
We're persuasive as fuck.
He goes, "Oh shit, invisible ink
Sorry.
on a timer. That's cool."
Yeah, kind of stuff we're making.
Wow,
Can't say too much.
that's exciting.
Yeah.
Well, I hope to have the ink show up soon. And he like kind of gives you a little wave and heads back to his workstation.
Now we have the
just
good graces of
imagine-
someone.
Yeah. Mike. It's in here now. I imagine like a cutscene 15 years in the future. Mike has like completely stopped eating and is staring at that piece of paper. His wife is like, "Hey, Mike, you want to come hang out?" And he's like, "No, still waiting on this paper to change," as his hair grows longer.
Mike is going to be the antagonist of episode 1 of season 2 of Delta Green.
Gotcha,
Oh,
gotcha.
God.
You guys ruined this man.
We do you think it'd be worth it to try to do like a no, people will probably like look at us weird if we try to go through Roshan's stuff, huh?
Yeah, people usually aren't
You
super
could always
fond
let
of
the
it.
dice decide. Everybody seems to be working on their own stuff. Nobody's necessarily like staring at you. They look over
Like,
every once
as-
in a while, but
As we're walking out, I go, "Oh, but we could always just take a quick look.
Yeah, why not?
Circle
why not?
back. I'm over here. Let's just take a quick
PEMDAS,
look.
PEMDAS, let's do it.
PEMDAS,
Okay.
PEMDAS.
you
what do I need
guys,
to roll here?
yeah, you guys goblin march back in there going PEMDAS, PEMDAS, PEMDAS. And yeah, roll. We're gonna roll two rolls here. Let's start with stealth. Let's see how many people see you.
Okay. I have a question.
Yeah.
Is the navigate skill like navigating terrain?
Yes. That is
Okay.
directions and how to follow them.
Okay. Gotcha. Okay. Well,
20 under 70.
oh,
Very
hell
good.
yeah.
Very good.
Okay.
Nobody
wanna
notices
blow your
anything
cover.
you're doing.
I got a 41 over 10.
Yeah, people are gonna notice you if you start
Just playing the ham
rummaging
bone.
through stuff. Yeah, you're
Okay.
just doing slappies and shit.
Do-do-do-do-do-do-do-do.
So, not to handhold too much, in Delta Green common practice, if your stealth isn't great, you can go stand guard or
Great.
be on lookout. That is usually the strat, but you do what you want.
Okay.
Um,
Can I just like kind of chat Mike up?
yeah, absolutely.
And maybe try to drum up attention over there to draw it away from Delmonico?
Yeah, you can. Absolutely.
Okay, cool.
Yeah, we'll resolve that here in a sec. Del, give me a search roll.
Oh, no. My old person eyes. Search. That's a 29 over 20.
Oh, baby.
That's not great.
Can I just start taking things?
You're just gonna start robbing this desk?
Taking
Yeah.
everything off of it.
Yeah, okay. So let me run you through what this is. This is like a lab workstation, right? So it's a big table with a solid black top. I don't actually know what that material is on lab tables, but it's something that
Chemistry tables,
acid
right?
doesn't eat through. It is most people's workstations are like covered in electronics. Like I said before, there's just like a few papers, a bunch of office supplies scattered about, and his computer, which is shut down currently. Yeah, you can just like take an arm, just just take all of his pens and papers.
Those are mine now.
Yeah, you with the stealth of something that's really stealthy. You you just like fucking grab all of this shit and put it in a bag, and nobody notices.
Okay. Anything else interesting looking?
Um, uh, not since you stole everything. But there's like some cool looking electronics on other people's desks.
Like how close are they watching some of these things?
The people who are working on them very closely. Some people have just kind of left their work like mid assembly, like probably like left for lunch or like left for the day, coming back tomorrow, that type of thing.
I'm gonna go over one of those empty ones, or with no one's there right now. Just look around.
Okay. Yeah, no,
I'm
there's
studying it.
roll science for me, and let's see if you know what any of this shit is.
Say science?
Or computer science. I'll take either.
Oh no. Oh no. This is both zeros.
Yeah, you don't understand shit you see in front of you.
No
This
dick
is
about
just a bunch
shit.
of wires and relays, and it's beyond you.
Can I
This
just
is
grab a
not your
couple
area.
random ones?
You just yoink some circuits and shit.
I'll just stuck in my pocket.
Yeah, why not? Yeah, no, you do.
Wait.
You shove like a tiny little circuit board in your pocket, and you feel it immediately snap in your pocket as soon as you take a step.
What is Delmonico collecting this stuff for? Just
for fun.
Evidence.
okay.
Evidence
Shits
of
and giggles.
things that haven't happened yet.
That light switch is going off before anyone presses it.
Mm-hmm. You
That-
didn't find
this is,
anything regarding it.
You know what? I'm getting it before it happens. We're gonna call that hypergeometry.
That's not.
I'm gonna
Just- yep.
hypergeometry that watch.
Yeah. Roll a cult. Let's see. Roll a cult for all of the things you've stolen.
Can I? Oh well, no, I'm not there with them. Never mind.
I almost spit my water out. The Colt, that's a 27 over 20.
Yeah, you look at all of this shit and you're like, oh yeah, this is fucked up. The devil's about to be summoned. The devil from the Bible.
Oh fuck.
B1.
The real you hear in the back of your mind, Shadow the Hedgehog, it's me, the devil from the Bible, and you go, oh fuck. And you're chatting up Mike, Dr. Palmer. What are you talking about?
Yeah. I'm trying to. So I have like 50% fluency in Spanish and 30% fluency in French. So I think
Cool.
what I'm doing is like trying to intimidate him. I don't know. I'm trying to like make a show for all of these folks that like want to be employed very soon and are worried about it.
Okay.
So that they're not looking at what Delmonico is doing. But I'm also trying to intimidate them by like every so often using a common word in Spanish or French instead of the English version of it, so that they think I'm someone to be impressed, if that
I
makes
see.
sense.
Okay. I think
I
that
don't
is
know what
just
to
gonna be
roll
a
for that.
flat persuade roll. I'm not. We could, yeah.
Okay.
Let's do persuade
Hear me
and
out.
also human intelligence. Those will
Okay.
be separate rolls, and they will do different things.
Okay.
Human intelligence
me out,
is
hear me out.
insight. Okay, yeah, I'm hearing you out.
What if instead you let me use Spanish
Use Spanish?
instead of
Roll
persuade?
for Spanish?
If you say no, I'll.
No, you know what? It's not going to be an instead roll, but now we're adding roll for Spanish. So you need to roll
No.
under
Okay.
your Spanish roll.
Okay, I was trying to
Otherwise,
do
you're
some
speaking
shenanigans.
Italian.
All right. Okay. So persuade. So you said persuade, human, and then Spanish.
Yep.
Okay. Persuade is a 24 over 20.
Okay. Everybody, they still think you're part of a company, but they think you're the new guy.
Okay.
You've never recruited before.
Fair enough. Okay. Human int. is a 62/30.
Yeah,
Why
you
do I
do not
play
pick
these
up on
games
that
like this?
though. You
Yeah,
think they're eating
they're
this up.
very impressed with me.
Yeah.
It's the way that they're squinting their eyes is not because they're confused, but because
They're
I'm
Interesting.
high.
intimidating them.
No,
Yeah, they're interested. Okay, and then Spanish. Fuck it, let's do it. Spanish. Spanish is a 91/50.
you go, hola, por favor. And they go, what?
No.
Like when I make the transition from reading a book in Spanish to speaking out loud, and I'm like, oh shit.
Me amo biblioteca.
Right. God damn. Indeed. I'm not conjugating any verbs.
Oh.
Well, sorry about that.
Yeah.
You all be
just
well.
like, yeah, you make a joke. You just give them the peace out and walk away, and they're like, what the fuck just happened? Yeah, you guys walk out with pockets full of circuits and an awkward interaction under your belts. What are you doing now?
They're heading right into his apartment.
Okay,
Yeah.
are you gonna
Did you
look at
find
any of the
anything
things
good?
you grabbed?
Yes.
Okay. Yeah, you've grabbed a lot of pens and some blank paper and what looks like just kind of a short report on a project that has nothing to do with the button.
Damn.
Yeah, there's not much here.
Shit.
Also, circuits you think are of the devil.
Crush them in my hands.
Oh yeah, you break it. Actually, well, roll roll unarmed combat.
Roll to crush.
Roll to crush.
8 under 60.
Yeah, you crush that shit. You feel it like crumble in your hands as you just like vice grip it. And now you've just got some broken plastic and wires in your hands. It seems less devilish.
Are you
All right.
okay? You're squeezing your fists together really hard.
No more of this devil technology, and I'll let it all go.
Oh,
just
you
drop
sound
it
like
all
my
on the floor.
grandmother.
Yeah.
Okay, all right. That's a decision. Yeah, you guys make your way toward Roshan's apartment. You follow the address. It's north of campus on Forest Road. There's not really much else past the apartment complex. There's like some Coconino County buildings, a coffee shop, and then the apartment building. And after that, it's just a road that winds into the forest. Yeah, it's a kind of a larger apartment building. It looks like it was probably made for student housing, as NAU is expanding ever more and taking over this small town. And
Let it out, bud. Let it out.
yeah. Am I salty? No, totally not. And yeah, you make your way to his apartment. Nobody really stops you, or honestly, you don't really encounter too many people. Like, people walk by you, but nobody even really acknowledges you as you're there. You look like salespeople, so people are avoiding you. So basically what's
Excellent.
happening. Yeah. So yeah, you guys make it to Rashawn's apartment. You're in front of the door.
Do we just knock?
Yeah, I think that's stand up straight though. Stand up. You got cave posture.
What? What do you mean?
Stand up.
And
You
I'm
know
like
how you do
super
that?
lean.
Lean
Yeah,
forward.
like horde posture. I'm like leaning over. Like I'm like shrimp posture.
Just shrimped up. Shrimped up on a
Delmonico,
Tuesday night.
when you that imagery. Wow. Demonica, when you take a deep breath, does your chest expand or do you shrivel further into yourself? I can't really tell.
He goes to do it and he goes
Oh, buddy.
Dr. Palmer, you're going to take sanity damage from this. No.
Am I actually taking sanity damage?
No, of course not.
Oh.
I'm
I
not
take
that mean.
emotional damage though.
Yeah,
Well,
yeah.
you know.
Well, it's kind of the same thing.
Okay. Yeah. All right, but yeah, let's just knock. Oh no, thank you, Sid. Oh, come on, buddy. Oh,
Kitty.
thanks.
Alright, so you guys knock?
Yeah.
Okay. You knock. And the door just kind of opens. It wasn't actually closed all the way. The door like just kind of slowly swings open. It's definitely off center. The hinges are just causing it to, like, the weight of the door is just pulling it open. And you see sitting in the middle of his floor, Roshan Singh. His back is way or he's facing with his back to you. He's like kind of hunched over. His apartment's pretty messy, not like worryingly messy, but like bro hasn't cleaned in a few days, you know?
We know.
Yeah. I'm sure your characters do now.
Do I just Mr. Singh?
Oh, hi. I'm sorry, when did you come in?
Oh, we just knocked a moment ago.
Oh.
Door was open.
Oh. Yeah, I gotta get that fixed, huh? Hi. Who are you?
Is he hunched
Hi.
over that box?
He's hunched over. You don't really see what he's got in his hand. He's kind of like turned around like that, looking at you.
My name is Dallas. What was the name of the company, Matt?
Aegis.
Aegis
Something. Aegis
Electric Group?
Electronics Group. Yeah.
Electronics.
I need you to
And
roll to
I'm
disguise for me.
both of us?
Yeah, both of you.
Oh,
Let's see how
Disguise.
well you're pulling it off.
that's
Do we
a
get a
1.
That's
hell
a
yeah?
critical success. This man believes you are who you say you are.
Does that mean I don't need to roll?
You can roll, but a failure is not going to be like, get out of my house. A failure is going to be like,
Let's go for a double 1. Oh no, but shit, I got a 10 exactly.
Okay,
Well, I don't know.
beats it.
All right.
Yeah. So you both have this guy convinced you're from Aegis Electronics Group. He goes, oh, cool. Yeah. Is there anything I can do for you?
Yeah, we heard about some of your work up in back at corporate, and we wanted to come talk to you for a bit.
Oh, you're here about my paper. He goes,
Yes.
he stands up and like kind of dusts off the back of his pants. He's like, yeah, actually, I'm kind of studying my device right now. Here, take a look. And he turns towards you, and in his hand is like a little like plastic cylinder with a button and a light. It's like one of those tiny little like LEDs that just kind of like glows red. You know, it's very, very basic. And then just like a little red button on the top. And he goes, watch this. It's crazy. And he puts his finger over the button. And then he's like, the finger starts to, or his thumb starts to like go toward it. In a half second before he presses the button, the light flashes on. He presses the button and the light goes off. He's like, it does that every time. I can't trick it. I have no idea why.
So what
And
happens if you try to fake it out and like look like you're gonna press it and then you just release?
Try it. And he very carefully hands you the device.
Yeah, I'm gonna hold it so that Delmonico can see it clearly too, and just try to like fake it out.
Uh,
I'll do a trial run of 5 clicks. Some of them will be actual clicks.
okay. Every time you press the button, a half second before you do, the light comes on. Every time you try to fake it out, the light does not come on.
I don't like that.
and no sensor, no
I didn't build
half
one.
press. What
It's just a circuit and a button and a light.
and what? Yeah, we just had some questions. Then we're interested in looking for outside talent.
You want to offer me a job?
Well,
Perhaps.
we are coming to sit with you and sort of initial interview before sitting with someone else a little higher up.
Okay. Yeah, I'm sorry for the mess, but come sit down. Um, and here, hold on. Let me. Uh, oh, this song's a banger. Let's see. Both of you roll human intelligence for me.
Ooh,
47/10.
Okay.
73 over 30.
Yeah, you guys don't don't notice shit about him. Um, he just looks like an
Can I
unkempt, stressed out guy.
can I ask him a question as we sit down?
Of course you can.
I'm just gonna go, Mr. Singh,
Yeah.
when is the last time that you went outside?
Yesterday, I was at the lab.
Okay. And the
The
last
day
time that
off
you
today.
had a mule? Okay.
Uh, I a couple of hours ago. What's up?
I just I know how easy it can be to be obsessed over things that we're fascinated by and neglect our human needs. So I just wanted to make sure that you're doing okay because at Aegis Electronics Group, we really value well-rounded people who take care of themselves. That's all. And now my partner's going to ask you some questions.
Roll another human int for me.
Okay. It's a 50 over 30.
Okay. Yeah, he just kind of looks at you for a second and goes, "Well, I thank you for your concern." And he's like, "Please sit down. Would you like water or anything?"
Hmm.
No, thank you.
Uh, yeah, he sits down with you and he's like, "So you've got questions? Hit me."
Yeah. So the origin of this work, what was the inspiration for you?
I just wanted to build something mind-boggling, and I think I did that. I was using some research from an old colleague from back in the day. He used to be my professor, worked in the lab for a while, retired a while ago. And I made my own improvements, and this is what came of it. It took about like a year of work to even get the thing to do really anything other than just be a button that turns a light on.
Were there any
And
modifications made to the device?
Yeah, here the I can show you. And he kind of like unscrews the button from the device and pulls
Mm.
it, and a little small circuit board comes out. I need both of you to roll science or occult.
ooh, okay, that's what I was going to ask.
That is a
Cult.
20 over 20
As it the meets it beats it. For which one?
occult.
For occult. Okay.
Okay. I got son of a bitch. Okay, I got a 97 over 80 for a cult.
Yeah,
That's
this
so
doesn't look like
disappointing.
it doesn't look like anything occult you've seen, but Dell, you immediately clock this as hypergeometry. These shapes do not exist, should not exist, and you see symbology in here that, uh, in your experience, seeing this symbology in the past, uh, refers to fate or time.
I'll make a note of that.
And I need. Wait a minute. Hold on. I need Dell. I need you to roll me a sanity check.
Oh, man.
I like can't even comprehend the shapes. Yes,
No, you
PEMDAS.
definitely can't
See, I
comprehend the
see.
shapes. And I think at this point, I can hit you
It's a
guys.
91 over 52.
It's 91 over 52. Roll me a d4.
Oh, man. Sorry, I'm getting everything together.
Say okay, take your time.
It's a 3.
The 3, you lose 3 points of sanity. You tell me when you hit your breaking point.
Can I offload that to my secretary?
Yes, but I'm only going to allow you to do that once this session.
I'm going to do it now.
Okay.
Damn, poor secretary.
Yeah, you get a text from your secretary going, "I quit." No, no, but your bond definitely worsens. Yeah, he looks at it and he's just like, yeah, most of these shapes for the circuit I created myself. It was more the timing of the light that I was trying to get kind of right. I kind of stumbled into that by accident, to be honest. It was more of like I was trying to make a circuit in a smaller fashion. And then one night I was just like, well, what if I just made it really complicated? And then the light started coming on before I pressed the button. And so I kept going with that. I have no idea how that works.
Would you say that you said you based this off of the work of an old professor, right? Like you built on his work?
Yeah, so he had it was more of a circuit that doesn't break.
Ah,
There's multiple paths for the circuit to take, so no matter what, if the circuit board breaks in like certain places, it will still stay on. It's meant to be for like flashlights and stuff like that. Stuff for like heavy field use. It was more for like a school project or anything, but as soon as this started happening, had to write a paper on it.
Hmm. And has anyone have you reached out to anyone regarding this?
Yeah,
On a
I have a friend, Sarah Meyer. I gave her one of the devices. She wanted to try and crack it as well. She's one of the greatest minds I know.
Okay.
so another
So these are pretty easy to
Interesting.
replicate at this point then.
I mean, it's a complicated circuit, but anybody who knows what they're doing can make it. Like anybody with like even like a slight knowledge of electronics could recreate this. An electrician could do this with wires, actually.
You're a retired professor. How is he these time? How is he doing?
I haven't actually heard from him in a while, but last I checked, he was living in Hawaii with his wife, retired, living a good life as far as I knew. I should
Okay.
reach out to him. It's been a while since I've talked to him.
Yeah, good to keep in contact with someone like that.
Absolutely.
I'm gonna kind of flip through my notepad and just kind of scribble some stuff down, trying to like fill the space for a moment.
Oh, if you're asking if he knows anything about the device, he doesn't.
Hmm.
So Sarah Meyer is your friend that you gave this to, and then as far as you know, no one else has looked at the intricate circuitry here.
Well, I think Sarah showed it to her friend Elijah, but he isn't well. Um, I don't think you'd be able to talk to him about it. I don't know if you'd have any thoughts on the device either way.
He's not
Okay.
well, like he's sick, or
That's a way to put it. He has been hospitalized. I think that's more Sarah's place to tell you about though. She knows the guy better. I don't think I'd need to be airing out his personal shit. I apologize. I shouldn't be cussing. This is an interview after all.
No,
That's
it's fine.
okay.
It's
I cuss a little
understandable.
bit sometimes.
It just slips.
I want to. Are we sitting across from him?
Yeah, you're sitting at like a small wooden dining room table in his apartment. Like it's just like a little round table. All of you are kind of like facing each other.
I'm going to turn to Delmonico and kind of, in a way that indicates that I am only talking to him.
Mhm.
Do you think now would be a good time to think about goal number 2 or 3?
Rule number 2 or 3.
Oh, sorry. I bulleted these in my notes.
That's what I like to hear.
Um, and I'm just gonna like show him my notes from earlier when we were meeting with Matt. And it has like a huge number 1 says, is he worth recruiting? A huge number 2 that says, get the device away from him, and a huge number 3 that says, convince him not to recreate.
Yeah.
Fantastic.
Look,
Delta Green has, by the way, before we start this, Delta Green has offered to buy the device from him. So you do have authority to use a P card,
we
basically.
have a budget.
Yes.
A budget was not
Oh.
mentioned.
That's what I like to hear.
You basically have a
Now.
blank check, but you do not have any way to pay him currently, but you can promise him money, and he will get paid.
Okay.
Um,
Oh, okay. So we can't like we don't have a physical P card that we could use for incidentals, including.
You don't have one of
You
those,
sure?
no.
Okay.
but the money will
Okay.
get him like via check.
You would have to have a check for Aegis Electronics Group, and you don't. Unfortunately, you can just promise him money and give him a card.
Okay.
Mr. Singh, we are prepared to offer you a substantial sum of money for the copyright to this device.
A substantial sum? How much are we talking?
That's really up for negotiations. If you'd like to have a seat.
We are sitting.
Yeah.
Have a seat.
My associate here will be writing down a number and passing off the offer to you. Maybe
Okay.
we can adjust it a bit. Move a decimal place
do
around.
I like
okay.
the sound of that.
Does Patricia Palmer have like a sense of how these things go?
Well, actually, there might be a stat that tells you that. Let's see. What's your
Yeah,
account?
my accounting is the base 10%.
Yeah, you're not really outside of like movies where
Right.
like business deals are made. You have no fucking clue how this goes.
Just imagining. Okay, I'm gonna write down.
You've seen Wolf of Wall Street.
Yeah, I was about to say, I don't want to do. I was gonna say something silly, but I actually don't think that Patricia Palmer would do that. I'll write down like 50,000
Okay.
and fold it and slide it across the table.
Yeah, you slide it across the table, and Mr. Singh picks it up, and like his eyes go wide a little bit, and he says, "And we can move a decimal place around."
Maybe once or twice.
Once or twice.
That's gonna be really on you.
If you are willing to give me $500,000, then yeah, I will part with this device right now.
Mr. Singh, I
Well,
just want to let you know that that also comes with signing an NDA and a promise not to recreate this.
Done.
all right.
Have you been eating noodles for the last few weeks?
I'm in a doctorate degree. How do you think I'm making money?
Yeah. No. I'm just saying.
Like,
Well-
yeah,
Okay.
yes.
My
yes is the
internal
answer.
thought is like, I did not think that this was going to be easy.
No. That this you just set this man up for life is what you've
Okay.
done. And potentially pissed off the accountants at Delta Green. But yeah, no, he's just like, yep, done. I will unpublish the paper. It is all your property.
Fantastic.
And I need
Any of
you
the devices?
both one more time to roll human intelligence for me.
No.
Uh,
Can I? Okay.
This
Does
is
Delta Green
just
have like a?
informational.
Does it have like a push-pull system the way that you can actually? I don't know if that was a homebrew rule when I played
A
Call of
push-pull
Cthulhu.
system.
Yeah, where you can,
I'm
like-
not very familiar with the Call of Cthulhu system.
Oh,
hey, Matt.
Unfortunately.
okay.
What's a 100 get me?
That is a 1 and a 100 are both criticals. A 1 is a critical success. A 100 is a critical failure. You think this guy is the most sane motherfucker you've ever met. He has no issues whatsoever. This is a
No.
doctorate student with his shit together.
What do I not know?
Okay, well.
Dr. Palmer, because you've
Yeah.
shown interest in this man's lifestyle and how he's doing as a person, I'm going to give you advantage on that human int.
Ooh, thank you, because I got an
Please.
87 on that first one.
Oh, that's pretty close to a critical failure.
Oh, this is pretty good. Okay, I got a 28 under 30. Fuck yeah.
He's close to his
Thank you for the
breaking point.
advantage. Oh, like
This device
he's
has
not
been
of
driving
sound
him
mind.
insane.
Oh shit. Okay.
He has been obsessed over this thing, and as soon as you called out that he was obsessed, he like caught that. He's like, oh, it's obvious, like that this thing is a problem for me. He is, you caught him just before his breaking point, and then gave him an
Okay.
offer that will save his life, basically, is what just happened.
I did it again. I'm not getting fired.
I'm going to reach my hand out to take the device from him.
He looks at it for a second and like goes to press the button and doesn't, and the light doesn't come on, and he just hands it off to you. He goes,
Yeah,
it's
okay.
pleasure doing business. If you ever like need anything regarding the device, since I made it, I'm more than happy to help and discuss it.
You know what I would like for you to do?
What's up?
I'm gonna channel. This is gonna be exact wording from like a conversation that I had with my psychiatrist or my with my therapist. With Patricia Palmer's therapist, not Peregrine's therapist.
Okay, gotcha.
Sorry.
I was gonna say, damn, is this violating HIPAA?
No. Sorry, my therapist tells me to do things like let it go and be understanding. Patricia Palmer's therapist is telling her to like go outside and drink water. So, Patricia Palmer is basically just going to list like the hierarchy of needs
Okay.
and then be like, please make sure you are consistently taking care of the bottom 3
Uh,
before you do anything else.
Are you telling me this because you're concerned about me specifically, or is this a thing you do with everybody you interview?
Everyone.
Everyone.
So very mental health forward at Aegis. Do you guys
Yes.
have positions open and also benefits?
There's possibilities of work for bright minds.
That's
Continue your education.
what I like to hear. Do you guys have any contact information? You do have fake cards.
Yeah, I'll give him a fake card. But also I'm gonna look at Dell and be like, he seems like a special one. Give him the paper with the invisible ink.
I'm gonna rip off. I'm gonna from the same notepad I've already ripped off. I want to make it very obvious that I've already ripped it earlier.
Okay.
But I'll rip like a very similar like length sheet. I'm not gonna put it on the table.
Yeah, you do
And I'll
that.
say
He
this
just
is
kind of like looks at it.
this is a special timed above ground or under the table offer for you. I'll kind of slide it over.
I'm okay. I think we're like not on the same wavelength here right now. This is a torn piece of paper.
It'll reveal itself when the time is right.
What? Roll persuasion. Also, Peregrine, you froze, and it is not. It's a good one. It's a good frame to freeze on.
74 over 40.
74 over 40. He goes, right. And
I'll
do
take
you
out the
have,
actual
like, a card though.
That was just a little test we like to pull. We got the not so sharp of eyes. And I'll give him an actual card.
So
One
very
lot-
mental
yeah.
health forward, but a little bit ableist.
Got to stick on your feet in this math field.
I mean, I guess, man. And he takes the card and he's like, "Well, thank you. Will I be receiving a check or?"
That's gonna be coming via. Is it gonna come check?
Yeah, it'll come via mail.
It'll come via check.
Okay, we'll keep my eye on the mailbox. Thank you again.
Mm.
He's also like, oh, also if you want to get the device from my colleague Miss Meyer, here's her address. He like kind of
Thank
scribbles
you.
it down on a piece of paper, rips it off, and gives it to you.
Thank you. We'll be in contact soon.
Uh-oh.
Oh.
Dr. Palmer's eyes glaze over, and she just like falls face first onto the table.
Oh.
He's like, I'll clean that up later.
Oh, sorry about that. I'll just kind of like throw her over the shoulder and just kind of walk out.
Yeah, all right. You've got options. Your current leads are Sarah Meyer, who does have a device, and Elijah Felding, whose whereabouts you don't know, but may be in possession of a device.
Hello?
Peregrine?
Can y'all hear me?
Yeah, sure can.
Yeah.
Okay, sorry about that. My niece was like trying to flip the breaker for the kitchen, and she shut off the power to my room.
Incredible.
So everything went off. Let me turn on my light here.
That's fantastic.
Sorry, what did I miss?
You successfully bought the device off of Rashawn. He's going to be waiting for a check from Delta Green. You've left his apartment. Your current leads are Sarah Meyer and Elijah Felding. Elijah's whereabouts you're not sure of. And you're also not sure if he has a device. But Sarah definitely does, and you've been given her address.
Okay. Felt pretty good today. The life was leaving
Yeah.
that boy's eyes, and I saw it come back.
Which one of us is gonna hold on to the device?
It's up to you.
I think
guys.
it's in my hand. I grabbed it from him.
Yeah, you grabbed it. Whoever wants to hold it can hold it though.
I feel like I would click it the way that you like unconsciously click a pin back and forth. Like I'm not looking at it, but I'm fidgeting with it.
Interesting. Okay. Yeah. You do that.
Oh no. I mean, I am gonna do it, but I don't like the way you said that.
You do that.
No, why are you gonna say it like that?
How
No.
often do you look at it?
Oh, not okay.
Like, are
I'm
you
thinking
are you just
about like
absent, like fully absent-mindedly, like clicking it
yeah,
like a
just
pen, or
like I feel like I have my hands shoved in my pockets and I'm just like clicking it back and forth over and over again with the light sticking up out of my pocket, but the clicker end, it's a cylinder, right?
yeah, so a little plastic
Um,
cylinder.
yeah. Maybe occasionally as I step, but I'm not staring at it religiously.
Okay. Okay. Dell, are you ever looking at it? You're muted.
Dell, knowing what he knows about it, is a little paranoid to look at it.
Okay. Fair, honestly. Yeah, okay. Yeah, you just click it like a pen. And you make your way to Sarah Meyer's apartment, I guess. Unless there's somewhere else you would like to go.
I think that's it. I'm ready to go to the apartment unless you could think of anything.
Nope, I'm ready to talk to her. She feels like a big loose end, and I don't want to.
Deal with any
I want to
loose
just handle
ends.
it. Yeah.
Okay. Yeah, you make your way to Sarah's, was it an apartment or was it a house? Hold on. One sec. These are important details. I promise you.
Whatever we
Bro,
want
the
it to be.
foundation.
Apartment.
Because everyone knows you can't fire a weapon off in an apartment. Someone will, the neighbor will hear it. But in a house, wouldn't happen.
No, absolutely not. There's no danger to shooting off a firearm in anybody's house.
I'm saying
Kitty.
that.
We have another agent.
Kitty.
Yeah, you
Come on, Sid.
you make your way to Sarah's apartment. once again, people regard you the same way they did the first time. They think you're salespeople. Like nobody
So
wants
is
to
the
talk to you.
camouflage when you don't want to be interacted with in public to just have a clipboard? Because I will
Yeah.
do that. Come on, Sid.
Yes.
It's true.
I don't know if you've noticed in like Walmarts when there's people in like company jackets standing in front of a table trying to pawn stuff off. Everybody pretends to be on their phone or like on a call and or like looking the opposite direction. Nobody wants to engage with these people. All right, you make
Okay.
it to her door. What do you do?
Should we take the same tactic as we did last time, or let her know that we've already talked to Mr.
I mean,
Singh?
we can let her know that we've already talked to him, and that we're gonna be buying the device off of him. Or we
Okay.
bought the device off of him.
Do you-
I'll knock.
Sounds good. You do that. I'm looking at names here real fast. Yeah, you knock. And a tall blonde woman opens the door. She's like kind of wearing she's wearing scrubs and like a little badge. She Yes. Okay. Yeah. Well, wearing a badge is like a little ID badge for the local Flagstaff hospital. And she says,
Oh,
"Hi. Can I help you?"
are you
We're looking at Sarah Meyer.
Oh. Oh. Yeah.
Oh,
Sarah's here. No, I'm her roommate Molly. Sarah's not in a state to come to the door right now.
oh, is she hurt or?
I. You know what? It's not any of your business, but I feel I need to tell somebody about this. And I need to get this out so that I don't explode. Come with me. And you walk with Molly to like down a short hallway off to the side into a dark bedroom. And sitting on her bed is Sarah Meyer, clicking the button of the device.
Oh,
She goes,
Sarah.
she doesn't respond to anything. She won't eat unless I put food in front of her. She won't bathe herself. She doesn't go outside. She doesn't talk to anybody. I don't know. I work like 12-hour shifts. I can't. I've been taking care of her, but like I can't do
That's
this
a lot.
anymore.
Yeah, that's a lot for one person. Why don't you
How
let
long
us
is
check in
she...
with Sarah and oh,
Oh, I was
go
gonna
for it.
say, how long has she been like this?
Weeks. It's I don't know what did it. She just became vacant and has just been clicking on that button. It's I don't know. I guess she just snapped at some point.
Why don't you let us support her? And you, yeah, just can you give us a little bit of time alone with her?
I
We're here about a potential job offer for her.
I don't know if that's a good idea. I don't is it cool if I stay in the room? Like you can absolutely talk to her, but
Yeah.
I just for her safety and maybe yours. I don't know what if she decides to do something, I don't know what she's gonna do. So
Yeah. Yeah. All right. Let's just go in.
Yeah.
okay,
Okay.
yeah, no,
I still
you
have that device in my pocket, but I've stopped clicking it.
okay. Yeah, you sure do. You see Sarah, she is just staring at this little device, just like trying desperately to fake out the light and failing to do so every time.
Hi there, Sarah.
No response.
Um,
Uh,
I'm gonna put my hand over the end of the device that has the light. Sarah,
Nothing. Do you press the button?
if I no, what?
Okay.
But what if I try to take it out of her hand?
let's see.
I'm gonna look back at Dell. Be prepared. Just
I'm nodding my head no.
oh no. No, don't be
Uh,
prepared or no, don't take it from her. I wouldn't take it
you
from her.
take it from her, and she doesn't really respond, but she does continue to stare at the device. It's not very hard to take it from her.
Okay.
She's just kind of like got it cupped in her hands, and every once in a while, like presses the button, and the light comes on before she does every time.
Hey, you with us?
No response.
So we can take the device from her, right?
Yeah, you have successfully done so.
So she's just looking in her hands right now?
Yeah, she is looking at Dr. Palmer's hands, currently holding the device.
Dr. Palmer,
I-
try
Oh.
concealing the device.
I'll put it in my other pocket.
She's just staring at you.
Can I do like a would it be like an occult check to see if has she been like how do I explain
You
what I'm
can
looking for?
roll a cult and see if there's if she's like doing anything culty or occulty.
Okay. I think I'm trying to because we knew that Roshan was like at his breaking point, right? Had become
Mhm.
obsessed with this thing and like was about to start like neglecting his life needs. And she's already done that. And I'm trying to see if like there's something about the device that's other than it like being fascinated by it. Does that make sense? Is that a cult?
We can roll a cult for that. You're not going to get much
Okay.
of a different answer about the device than what I've already told you.
Okay.
But if you'd like to roll, if you're trying to like figure out what's going on with Sarah,
Hmm.
you can roll a cult. I'm going to tell you right now, there's not much information there. But there are some other
Okay.
things you can roll that will give you a little bit more information,
Oh, okay. Like psychotherapy?
like psychotherapy. Yeah, I don't know how well therapy is going to work in this moment. But I
Okay.
mean, you can try and persuade her to start eating again.
No, it's what would you like us to roll? Yeah.
um, I guess to start with, if you want a suggestion, I would say human intelligence.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. I got a 17 under 30.
Okay,
8 under 10.
Oh,
fantastic.
hell yeah.
Yeah, this person has long since passed her breaking point. Um, like long ago, weeks ago.
Okay.
Um, and mechanically speaking, for Delta Green, all of her bonds have been diminished.
Oh. Um,
She is in single digit sanity points. This is basically what I'm telling you.
So
do
spa day?
yeah. I'm gonna look at Dell and go, do you think Matt would be able to like help her get her some support?
I don't maybe?
I think we should tell him.
I think we call it
Are
We have
in.
the device already.
are you guys like trying to be stealthy about this conversation?
No, I don't I think she's gone.
Molly's in the room with you.
Oh, her
Oh.
roommate.
Well, she doesn't know who Matt is. Yeah,
She doesn't.
I probably
She
would not consider this.
okay, yeah. She leans kind of leans in and goes, you don't have to worry about that. We've got she'll be taken care of.
Taken care of.
By you?
No, I can't do it anymore. You see her like eyes start to like tear up. And she goes, I'm gonna have to take her to a care facility. There's nothing else I can do.
She doesn't have any
Okay.
family?
Not anywhere nearby.
Oh.
Look, we're gonna try to be in touch with someone, a specialist.
I If it's gonna cost me anything, I've already paid for the care facility.
We're
I'm
gonna look
taking her
into
there
it for
tomorrow.
you. we're gonna step out real quickly. Do you mind just waiting here for a moment?
Okay.
All right. All right. Look, I think we need to get her in the hands of Delta Green right now, at least to see if she can get seen by someone.
Yeah, this goes beyond a care facility.
Okay. Call it
I
in.
think, yeah. At this point, Patricia Palmer is probably like on the verge of tears.
Yeah, it's fucked up.
Um,
It's very
yeah,
fucked up.
and if it's like, especially like if it wasn't for my best friend Carlisle and my grandmother, I would be Sarah. So I'm like, this shit is
Aw.
scary.
Well, I'm
I'm
glad
in
you're
over my
not.
head. Yeah. Um, not me, like her people. Sorry.
Oh, I see.
Peregrine's fine. I'm talking about Patricia Palmer's
You worried
network.
me for a second there.
Yeah. No.
Okay,
Oh
in
my god, that's
character,
such
in
a good
character.
thing to share. Yeah, in character, in character. Yeah. Del, do you want to call Matt?
Yeah, let me step out and I'll call Matt.
Okay, you do that.
I don't know if you guys can see, but I have food, and so my cat that
Oh,
usually
cat.
hides is out of hiding.
Oh,
He only hangs
Oh.
out when there's food or if I'm reading a book. Okay.
fair. Same.
Oh.
I only come out for food too.
Same.
All right, yeah. No, you call Matt. Choked on some spit.
Oh, you
Matt,
okay?
can I get a?
Yeah, all good. Yeah, you call Matt. And he picks up. And he's like, "Hey, problem?"
Yeah. Look, we have someone here who looks a little more far gone than usual.
Oh, well, that's unfortunate. That does happen time to time, unfortunately.
Is there anything we can do in terms of getting her some special care?
I mean, we can't even afford to send you guys to therapy. So, like, yeah, when I tell you we're short-staffed and underfunded, we are.
So I have a quick
Unfortunately,
question.
yeah.
Did you have a suggested budget for this mission?
I mean, yeah, like $1,000 or something.
I'm sorry.
Yeah,
This isn't a video call, is it?
no.
I'm gonna
You're
look
just
over
calling him
at
on the phone.
Del.
Why?
Just hey, we were just
Just
double
making
checking. We're
sure.
about to go in for negotiations, so hoping it
Oh,
goes
okay.
well. But do what we got to do.
Yeah, good luck. Yeah, if you can buy it off of him, that would be best case scenario for sure. Eh, I mean, if he's not gonna be swayed by money, though, try and get it however you can. Don't like kill him or anything. Don't like catch yourself in an assault charge, but like
No.
do what you gotta, you know.
Yeah.
I'm gonna
Oh
hang up real
boy.
fast.
He goes,
I won't say
okay,
anything
we'll
if you
have.
don't.
Didn't they just like hang up?
Poor Matt. He's always like dealing with such bullshit from all of us.
Welcome to
Del,
Delta Green, baby.
I knew that we
Hmm.
were understaffed. I did not know that we were underfunded.
Yeah, he did say there was no budget.
He did. Don't give us a blank check.
He did give us a
That
blank
is
check.
fair.
Fuck.
Yeah. What would you guys like to do now?
Next lead.
Okay, so Matt said that, well, Sarah potentially told her friend Elijah Felding about it, but Sarah is too far gone. Do you think Molly would know about Elijah? Should we ask her?
Couldn't hurt to ask.
Okay.
And
You guys walk back in.
Matt said no to helping Sarah?
Yeah.
Matt said we're not gonna tell him that though.
Okay.
Step back
Do you
in.
wanna take the- Yeah.
Okay. Yeah. You step back in. Molly is like kind of softly weeping on the couch.
Hey,
Oh, hey. Sorry. What did your friend say?
He's
uh,
looking into it.
looking
Okay.
into it for right now.
I appreciate you at least trying.
Uh,
Yeah,
We
is there
wanted to
anything?
ask
Oh, yeah, go ahead.
someone by the name of Elijah. Ring any bells?
Elijah. Yeah, Sarah had a friend named Elijah. Came by every once in a while. Um, wait a minute. And she goes, and she like walks into the kitchen and like kind of pulls a letter off of the fridge, and like reads it for a second. And she's like, "Oh," and she comes back with the letter. It's a letter from a mental hospital, from like typed up, um, basically a notification of hospitalization. Um, it was requested by Elijah himself to send to his friends and family. Um, Sarah received one. He was hospitalized about 2-ish weeks ago.
Okay, but Sarah was gone. She hit her breaking point
Long before
several
that.
weeks ago.
Yeah.
Okay. Looks like we're visiting. Oh, so far you're muted.
Oh, is this hospital nearby?
Yeah, it's not too far. I mean, Flagstaff's a pretty small town. The longest it's going to take to get anywhere in town is about 25 minutes.
Okay. Well, thank you for your help here. Best of luck with everything.
Thank you.
I'm gonna leave her a card.
Yeah, you slide her a card, and she's like, "You're with an electronics company? Oh, you're here about the button thing.
Yeah, we recently purchased the rights.
I see. Then yeah, you're welcome to all of the stuff for it. I think she literally just had that one device. I don't think there's anything else.
Gotcha. Well, thank you.
Of course." She like kind of like
Um,
heavy sighs and like starts to close the door behind you.
Before she closes the door, can I just kind of like peek my head back in?
Yeah.
Uh, please don't forget to take care of your own needs in your pursuit to take care of Sarah.
I thank you for your concern. Yeah, I will. The sooner she's in a facility where people can take care of her, the better it's going to be for both of us, I think.
And then I'm gonna just slip out.
Yeah, the door closes. You guys have one lead left.
Dell, can I tell you something before we go visit this last lead?
Yeah.
Every time we've met a new person today, I've been very tempted to ask to measure their skulls, and I haven't done it at all. And I'm very proud of myself. And I just wanted to let you know that it's exhausting. That is
Is
all.
it?
Yes.
Just sure. Yeah.
Okay,
I get it.
just because I'm curious and because I think you've said this in every episode, why does Dr. Palmer want to measure people's skulls?
Okay, so Dr. Palmer was an anthropology student, and very early on in like Anthro 101, all of her professors were like, "Hey, just so you know, eugenics isn't real science. It's super fucked up to try to like classify people in these different ways
I
based
was
off
hoping
of
it
like
wasn't eugenics.
phenotypes." Right. So as one of her like ruminating thoughts is that everything must continue to be proven to be real. And so she's like, yes, eugenics is bad, but also let's just make sure. So she just has this thing that's like
Holy
she's just
shit.
deeply curious about it, and it's a ruminating thought. She doesn't actually think that people should be categorized by race. She is just kind of haunted by it.
I mean, I understand being haunted by it, but holy shit. All right, yeah. I was just like, okay, it's gotta not be eugenics, right? Like, there's no way it's
Is there
eugenics.
any other
It's
reason to measure a
eugenics.
person's skull than to be disproving eugenics?
I don't know. Maybe you're just like, I want to find all shapes and sizes.
I'm really curious.
This guy's skull is really skinny, and I think that's
Yep.
cool.
Okay, when I was in undergrad, I was an anthropology major in undergrad.
Uh-huh.
We actually did have to measure each other's skulls. It was a way to be like, look at the fucking wide range of people's like, there's no way that you
Oh,
could
okay.
possibly think that one race had, like, significantly smaller skulls, right? But one of my lab partners was this kid named Brian who had the biggest fucking head I've like ever interacted with in person.
Big head
He
Brian.
was like, "Oh my,
yeah.
big head ass Brian," and he was like, "I'm really sorry. I shouldn't laugh." He was like, "I'm really worried that my skull is going to be non-normative and is going to be really small." And I'm like self-conscious about that. And everybody in class whipped their heads around and were like, "You're gonna be fine. Not you,
Bro.
Brian." Big ass head. Sorry. That was an aside from Peregrine's real life.
Big Head
Okay.
Brian's gonna be
fantastic.
so sad.
Shout out to Big Head Brian.
He had a big ass head too.
He's gonna hear this and go, "Wait, what?"
I think he'll be fine. I think
he'll be happy to hear he has big head.
everybody was thinking. Yeah. He was visibly relieved.
Amazing. Incredible. That's what I like to hear.
Thank you for allowing that quick aside.
Also, I don't know if you guys have been on TikTok recently or the side of TikTok that I'm on, but as soon as Big Head Brian was said, the only thing that started playing in my head was Big Man Blastoise, Big Man Blastoise. I don't know if you guys are familiar with that shit. Look it up.
I'm
it is
adding
one of
this
my
to
favorite
my
things. Anyway, yeah, you guys leave the apartment. And my camera has decided that it doesn't want me to be in focus anymore. So I am just an entity at this point. Nope, but we're back. Yeah. What do you guys want to do? Do you want to go straight to Elijah, or do you want to go perhaps do something somewhere else to prepare, or you want to go like revisit anything? Like what do you guys want to do?
Mm-hmm.
Just giving you options, not telling you to do any one thing. It's just
I'm gonna look at Dell and just say, I think that we should visit Elijah, but I don't think that we should go in the disguises that we are currently wearing.
Why not?
Because I don't know if they're going to let 2 random representatives from this company see someone who is in inpatient care.
That is true. That is true.
Come on, you guys.
it's a wonderful view.
Do you?
I guess we tried.
I do have my lab coat.
And I have my clean shirt.
Yep, you're basically a professional already. Wait, the clean shirt that you're currently wearing, or another?
Oh,
clean
just the shirt.
Less egg on it. Okay, just fantastic.
There's so many egg stains on his shirt that you could probably make a whole ass egg out of it.
That's a crazy amount of food left over.
I haven't had time to stop by the cleaners.
Yeah, you're gonna stop at a laundromat and throw your shirt in, stand there shirtless for a little while.
No, did you say you haven't had time, or
I've been busy
doing what, buddy?
solving cases.
Okay, so could we perhaps, let's see, pretend to be, well, okay, my first thought was we could pretend to be doctors. Well, I am a doctor, but medical doctors. But
What are you
do
a
you think the
doctor
staff
there?
know each other?
What? Yeah, the staff's gonna know each other.
Well, I'm out of ideas.
All right, maybe we could just say we're transferred in for the day.
Yeah. Oh, hospitals allow visitors. We could just be
Yeah.
visitors.
Yeah, it is a mental hospital. You can just go request to visit somebody. Like,
Yeah,
Oh.
I forgot about that.
Yeah,
But
but
I'll
then we
keep
wouldn't
my
get to put a
doctor
disguise
title.
on.
Yeah. We do need to use fake names, though.
I already got one.
Okay. What's your fake name, Dell?
It's Dallas McTavern.
of course it is.
Do you?
Loose
don't know.
cannon cop.
I'm a loose cannon cop. I don't play by the rules, but I get results.
Dallas McTavish.
I've been kicked out of the force 8 times.
Not just
keep
transfer
letting me back in.
precincts.
Okay, hold on. I'm writing down. Dell's moniker. Okay. Do you have ID that has this name on it?
You can request them from
I'm
Delta
gonna
Green.
request it. Oh yeah, I'll request it.
Oh, will they print them out for us before we
Yeah.
head to the hospital? Oh, hell
Also, I'm gonna make you guys roll for this. What would this be though? Hold on.
Cool name.
Can my name be Terry McBarry?
It can absolutely. You can choose whatever name you want.
Harry McBarry.
Yeah, but Barry is spelled Berreigh. It's
Incredible.
Terry with an I.
R.
The most white Republican name I've ever heard.
My pencil.
What would this? I guess history or medicine.
Oh no. Okay.
I don't know. Hospital stuff.
Oh, I'll do history, baby.
I
Fuck with your boy.
I'll also do
Where
history.
okay.
is it like knowledge of how hospitals work?
Yeah. Yeah, it sure is.
Oh.
78 over 10.
Yeah, that does
Okay.
not. You were just like, yeah, this is gonna work.
I got a 36 under 80 for history.
Yeah, and mental health hospitals, it's usually friends and family only. For
I am
visitation.
friend.
Are you listed? Would you be listed?
Ah, son of a, can I have Delta Green like print out some sort of paperwork verifying that we should be there? I don't, can
Yeah.
can I say that I am one of us is Elijah's like
We could say that we're what's their face?
physician
The
before he Huh?
person who got the letter. Who would have gone
Oh,
crazy before going in, or he
You
went
guys
in.
could pose as Sarah if you want.
That works.
pretend to be Sarah. Yeah. Can I get an ID from Delta Green that says I'm Sarah?
Yeah, absolutely. You
Okay.
call up Matt and request both a letter and the ID showing that you are Sarah Meyer. And he's like, okay, yeah, it'll take probably about a day to get to you. We'll have somebody drop it off. We have somebody in Flagstaff right now. He'll just go to a print shop and by tomorrow morning we'll have that to you. I guess that means you guys are going to need accommodations. There's a Motel 6 just down the road from your location.
Oh,
if you
Motel
just
6.
Head east. We'll get you some rooms for the night.
Can we do like a days in at least? Yeah,
What
then.
a
No,
Four
if there is a
Seasons.
days in. Hold on.
Actually, I don't give a damn. I don't even use sheets on my bed. I'm
Wait,
going
what?
to sleep whatever. Dr. Palmer's using some weird shit. Okay.
Well, what, like no
There's-
blankets?
No, she sleeps with blankets, no sheets.
The inn on 66, on Route 66. I drove by that place all the time. Don't recommend.
Oh my god.
I don't think
There's,
Dr. Palmer actually cares.
the hotel for people visiting for NAU, which is very expensive.
Adele kind of wants the shittiest, most like dramatic looking one.
It's got like a hole in the corner.
Dramatic as in you are going to get murdered here, or dramatic as in like something you would see in a cyberpunk cutscene?
Dramatic, like you could, like a movie could end off there with someone being killed.
Okay,
And you're like,
yeah,
wow.
the inn on 66 is where you guys get your
Okay.
rooms. It is poorly lit. There are maybe like 3 cars in the parking lot. Not many people are staying here. And there's one person in the office. And you can kind of see a gun peeking out of from under the desk when you go to check in.
Ah, yes.
Yeah, you
Like
get into
home.
some dirty ass rooms. Only the sheets
I
have been
think-
washed. Maybe.
But not the blankets.
Yeah.
I think I just
Probably not.
lay on. Are we in adjoining rooms or in like a double?
Whatever you prefer, honestly. However you would like to do this.
I don't think Del cares.
Yeah, Delta Green
think-
definitely will pay for 2 rooms, but
I just feel like Dr. Palmer would want separate rooms, but then do the thing where you like knock on the wall between. And I know Dell can hear me because the walls are paper thin.
Oh yeah. Oh yeah. Also, for legal reasons, the Inn on 66 in Flagstaff is actually a wonderful place. We are just dramatizing this. I am not slandering your company. Do not sue me. Anyway.
Okay, Matt, I've seen those
Do not
rooms.
stay
They can't
there.
afford it.
Don't do it. Don't do it. Go. Tell.
Yeah.
The creepiest fucking thing you could do.
Oh.
Yeah, I'm like laying in bed on my back, just like half asleep.
Huh, the voices are back.
What?
I actually have a sleep disorder and I have to roll sanity to get to sleep.
Yeah, you sure do.
Uh,
Oh, Del, we got to roll for your addictions too.
Yeah, we do. So how do I do this?
Hell yeah,
roll
buddy.
sanity. Double sanity.
double sanity. Okay.
Or willpower.
Oh wait,
Willpower
I'm
if you're
down.
trying to stay off of the stuff. Sanity if you're going to partake.
51 under 52.
Yeah, you're
Oh
fine.
hell yeah! Wow.
You're doing all right.
Okay. Second one. That's 24 under 52.
Yeah, you're fine.
I have a drink and a smoke in the room, but I'm not opening the window.
Incredible. You're a menace.
I hope it's a not smoking room too.
It absolutely is a non-smoking room. Then Dr. Palmer, what'd you get to go to sleep?
I got a 67 over 45.
Okay, yeah, you do not get to sleep very well tonight. I think you have to roll sanity damage for that too, right?
Boo!
I think
It doesn't
yeah,
say it on my character sheet, but I hella will.
no, we're not gonna do it.
Okay.
Yeah, I'm not gonna damage you right now because no spoilers. It is the next morning. No free coffee, no free continental breakfast. You guys are up and at 'em.
That's rough.
Yeah.
Do we get any dinner provisions? Like, can we go to a Red Lobster?
You can. You're gonna have to pay for it yourself.
Oh, never mind. Not doing
Hey,
that.
for you?
No, it's not. It's a principal thing.
Do it on the
It's
company.
also
Dealing with
badge.
9. It's also
But
9 a.m. and I don't want lobster right now.
You don't have to get lobster.
No, but I
You
want
can get some of
lobster.
the cheddar biscuits.
No, but I do want lobster.
Oh, indeed.
And I don't even know if they're in season right now.
We're in
They don't grow
Arizona.
lobster-
on bushes.
I don't think
Handler, are the lobsters in season right now? Little
Okay,
lobster quiz.
let's roll a luck roll, huh?
Some dramatic music for my lobster question.
I rolled a
I
nat
lived
100. If you eat lobster right now, you'll have the shits for a week.
That's kind of yeah. In real life, as a person who had never lived more than 2 hours from the ocean until I moved to this area of the United States, I am very hesitant to eat seafood here.
Yeah, fair.
It makes me
It's definitely gotten better in recent years. Still not great.
okay.
I'm in the dead center of Illinois, and I'm like, oh, sushi, absolutely, bring it on.
Sushi is
That
usually
gas
pretty
station
safe.
sushi will do you right every time.
Not that sushi.
There's apparently in one of the towns there's a place that's a sushi restaurant and a Mexican restaurant, and I'm super curious.
We have a few of
Is the-
those.
I got recommended it by a coworker, but then I told Flounder about it. Flounder went, "Do not eat there. You're going to shit yourself."
Yeah, you'll die.
And I'm inclined to believe them.
There's a place that does both Mexican food and sushi here, and they make a sushi taco. And the one review on Yelp for the place is, yeah, I had the sushi taco and was hospitalized.
Oh,
So
that
So
doesn't
we gotta go.
oh, we absolutely have
sushi
to go.
burritos are really popular where I'm from.
Wild.
Don't do
Fish and
it.
burritos.
It's like a fish burrito is fine, like a fried fish burrito. I'm like, I understand that. Grilled
Delicious.
fish inside of a burrito, excellent.
Yeah, raw fish.
Raw fish and rice and nori inside of a burrito sounds terrible to me.
Yeah,
and I don't want that
An
in my
interesting
life.
choice.
Yeah,
Yeah.
we'll put that refried bean in there too. Not even like real cheese. It's that like shredded Mexican blend you get from the grocery
Yes, to
store.
blend.
Yeah.
Um,
Huh.
okay, we woke up. We're not eating Red Lobster. I'm gonna get some
Uh,
gas station donuts.
There are some lovely places to eat in downtown Flagstaff. You have a
Try-
smorgasbord.
I love
Is-
Flagstaff.
And me too.
Is there a shitty buffet? Is there a Golden Corral around?
Fuck yeah, there's a Golden Corral in Flagstaff. Are you kidding me? There's a Cracker
Dell
Barrel
loves
too.
Golden.
I-
Dell loves
Golden
Golden
Corrals are
Corral.
still open.
I think
Yep.
so.
Okay.
Pretty sure.
I really hope so. Wait, I really hope
Yeah,
so.
it's just sorry. All of the buffet places like around where I grew up are no longer in existence. That's wild. There's so
The near-
many.
Yeah, there sure
The ne-
are.
The nearest Golden Corral is like an hour from me.
My nearest Golden
Okay.
Corral is 10 minutes from me. And I think I've seen 3 fires there since.
Oh, look
moving.
at me. So then you know it's good, Matt. Then you know the food is good.
I don't know. I think they just have a really bad electrical problem.
It's literally saying the food is fire, Matt. You're just rubbing it in.
There you go. I do like
Wow.
smoked foods. It checks out, I guess. Probably
Yeah.
too much asbestos for me, but you know, can't win them all.
Compromise.
Yeah, I'm okay with a little cancer.
Look at here with a little bit of a Golden Corral trip, guys.
Yay. Yeah, if you will say you guys think it's a Golden Corral, you chow down on some mid-ass food. Sorry, Golden
Dell
Corral,
loves it.
please do not sue me.
Golden Corral, Dell loves it. Dell's like sitting there with the paper, like reading.
Reading the paper, you hunted down a newspaper?
Yeah.
Have you tried to do that in modern day?
Me personally, no.
Is it like
Roll
one
search
of the
for me.
little penny newspapers that's in the stands?
Yeah, they'd never fill those.
No one buys them, man.
Yeah.
Oh, that's why. Search. That's a 3. That's a 3 under 20.
You
Hey.
find one AZ Central newspaper.
Just gonna read through it while I'm eating my Golden Corral.
Yeah, it's a whole lot about some boring ass like Arizona political bullshit, like small elections and like this mayor went to a city event and nobody recognized him because he's a mayor.
Dell laughs to himself. Just it's the
Yeah.
only time you ever hear him laugh.
That's it. It's laughing at the plight of small town mayors. Yeah, the mayor of Eloy went to a concert and nobody knew who he was. Sorry, Mayor
Alright.
of Eloy. You're probably not going to
Sorry.
sue me for that, but I got to dunk
Sorry,
on
Golden
Eloy.
Corral.
Just kidding.
Okay.
Okay.
So, what do you guys want to do? Now?
So, Dell, let's just go over this. I'm going to pretend to be Sarah. Or you can. It doesn't really matter. What would you who are you to Elijah?
Elijah's brother, maybe. We could be brothers, right? And Della's like noticeably gray. Doesn't look anything like his like same age group.
Yeah. You've also
He's like 20 years older.
You've also requested a badge with the name Dallas McSomething McTavern.
Dallas
Dallas
McTavern.
Yeah, not at all the same as Elijah Felding.
I'll say it was cousin.
Yeah, all right.
Cousin Dallas McTavern here.
Beautiful. I would love
Incredible.
to take notes about that sometime.
Yeah,
Okay.
just head over.
Yeah, let's do it.
You leave the Golden Corral and you get like a call on your phone. It's just like, hey, I'm with the organization. I have your badges and that letter you requested. Just meet me outside the hospital.
Cool.
Meet him at the hospital.
And a dude in a Prius like gets out of said Prius holding a little envelope with your stuff, and it's just like, good luck, guys. I don't know what your mission is, but if it's anything like my experience with the organization, good luck. And he like gives you the little like casual salute and gets back in his Prius and drives off.
Excellent.
Head inside.
Okay. Sarah Meyer. Great. Cool. Let's go inside.
Okay, yeah, you guys head in. There's just kind of like one of those like doctor's office desks. Yeah, there's like a few people sitting behind the desk. It's like a long desk that spans most of the room. There for most of the desks, there's like that glass with a little speaker thing on it. But the one in front is just like a person sitting at a desk. There's like paper to fill out, and like cards you can take, and like little pamphlets. There's a couple people sitting in like the waiting room area. Somebody who's just like fully weeping, and then like a bunch of people who just are kind of sitting there. Yeah, what would you guys like to do?
Front desk lady.
Did you say that out loud?
Oh, sorry. I mean, go to the front desk lady.
Oh,
Yeah,
okay, yeah.
Go to the
I
receptionist.
thought you were calling
Yeah.
her, and she's
Yeah.
like,
Hey,
yeah,
front desk
Front
lady.
desk. Front
no,
desk lady.
front desk lady. Hey, yo, get over here. Yeah, no, you guys walk up to that front desk, and the lady like who's currently typing something looks up and goes, "Oh, hi. How can I help you?"
Hi there. My name is Dallas McTavern. I'm cousins with one of the inmates here.
Inmates?
Inmates?
This isn't prison,
sorry.
sir. Patients.
Sorry.
Patients.
Terminology from back in my day.
Are you? That's not a question I should ask. Yeah. Sure. Who are you here to see?
What was Elijah's last name?
Elijah Felding.
Elijah Felding.
Oh. Yeah. Let me if you guys would like to fill out this paperwork real quick, it should only take you like 5-ish minutes. I'll see if we can get you in to see Elijah.
Okay. Yeah.
And what was your name, ma'am?
I'm like Sarah
Okay. Sarah who?
Meyer.
Okay.
I'm gonna...
Sounds
Dell's
good.
gonna turn and look at you.
I'll let them know. And yeah, roll persuasion on that one.
Sarah? Do I have... Okay,
Sarah?
I'll... son of a bitch. Okay, every day I wish that I hadn't moved my persuasion points.
Every day we survive the horrors.
It's a 71 over 20, but I do have my ID.
I mean, you do have the ID. This woman absolutely thinks you are a fucking weirdo.
Okay. Totally fine. I'm used to it.
I'm sure Dr. Palmer is. Yeah, you guys sit down, and it's just basically like, what's your name, like, what's your reason for visiting, how do you know the patient type shit.
Okay.
And eventually the front desk lady is like, Sarah Meyer and Dallas McTavern.
Yes, that's me, cousin Dallas McTavern.
She like waves you up to the desk. Do you go?
Yeah, go.
Okay. Yeah, I'm gonna go up.
Yeah, you guys get up there, and she says, Miss Meyer, you are on the visitation list. I'm happy to tell you. We are able to get you a meeting with Elijah. However, the visitation will have to be short. As for you, Mr. McTavern, you're going to have to wait out here. Unfortunately, you are not on the visitation list.
Oh, I think I see what's happened. I think my name forgot. They might have switched my name up. But like I should be there.
Switch your name up?
This is his cousin.
Oh, unfortunately, he did not list you. so we can't.
Yeah, it's cool. Yeah.
I
Okay.
know. I apologize. It's there's some paperwork we can do. Maybe we can get you in to see him in a few days. But if Sarah, if you would like to go in and see him, you can. Like I said, it will be short, so you would be waiting out here for not very long.
Question for the handler: do we have earpieces that we can communicate with each other?
Well, let's do a luck roll.
Oh,
I'm going to
boy.
allow 2 chances for this. Both of you roll a flat D100. And we'll see if you guys thought
Okay.
to have earpieces.
That's
Come
a
on,
4.
baby.
That's a 4.
That's an 86.
That's an 86. So
One of
Dell
those is
actually
good.
did request earpieces. So you guys can absolutely hear everything that's going on. They
Good
are
job, Del.
it's
Fantastic.
basically like a Bluetooth earbud.
Mm.
Fantastic.
Okay. Thanks. I'm gonna follow the receptionist to the back, I guess, and
Okay.
then just give Del a meaningful look, and like, great.
She goes, Dell, the receptionist looks at you and says, again, I'm sorry, it's all bureaucratic stuff. We have, like water, if you need it. Also, I'm making coffee back here, so if you want a coffee, you're more than welcome to it. And we're going to resolve Dr. Palmer's interaction here. Del, if there's anything you would like to do, please jump in whenever. Yeah, you guys, Del, you just kind of sit down and listen in. What are you doing to not look like you should be put on the patient list?
What do you?
I mean, just
I
sitting
think
there
I'll,
and staring forward is a wild
I'll
thing to
read the
do. So
newspaper.
okay, yeah,
That
no,
same
that's
newspaper.
good enough. Roll disguise for me. Let's see how believable it is.
It's a 20/10.
It's not super believable. Nobody reads the newspaper, but it's something to do. So like that everybody's like, yeah, all right. Yeah. Dr. Palmer, you are taken into into a padded cell. You were led into a padded cell. You While the cell is sound dampened, so as not to bother other patients, you do hear a man yelling loud. Things like, "You can't control me. I'm the one who chooses." Shit like that.
Oh.
You are you are brought to look into this padded cell. The door does not open. There's like just like a one-way mirror basically. And you see Elijah is like up against the wall just shouting in a straitjacket. The man leading you says, "We're going to take you to a visitation room. I just thought you should see this before meeting with him. We will have people there for your protection just in case. He is almost always agitated."
Okay.
And yeah, he leads you to a visitation room. There are security guards in there, armed. They nothing like guns or anything, but they do have stun guns, just in case, and are looking pretty tactical. To be honest, they are ready for a fight if one breaks out. There are also there's also 2 nurses in there. It's a pretty crowded visitation room. But eventually, Elijah is brought in and sat down, still in his straitjacket, looking at you, and still yelling, "You can't control me. I'm the one who chooses. I decide when to press, not you."
Oh. Okay. Um. Did Delmonico tell me anything about the symbology related to fate that you saw in that circuitry
I'll
on the
allow it.
inside? Or would that have been okay, he would have shared that.
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
Um, hey, Elijah,
I choose.
who do you think is trying to choose for you?
He just kind of like stares at you. He looked pissed.
Um, fuck. Okay, I have both of the devices that we've confiscated in my 2 pockets. But I don't there's nurses and there are armed guards, so I don't necessarily want to pull it out and have them. I'm gonna lean in, and try to like show my palms face up so that he knows that I'm not like holding anything. I'm not gonna try to like hurt him. And in as calm and neutral a tone as possible, just ask Elijah, if I ask these people to leave and they say yes, can we talk about the button and the light?
You know about the button.
And I'm gonna like try to make it seem like I'm in cahoots with him. I
Yeah,
mean, I am in
okay.
cahoots with him, but I
Yeah.
also am trying to get him to understand that like I don't want these people like I'm on his side.
Yeah, all of as soon as he yells about the button, the nurses like just kind of like take an interest, basically.
Um, Elijah, if we're alone in this room, you're not gonna hurt me, are you?
Why would I hurt you?
I'm gonna take that
Are
as
you the one
a
who
no.
chooses? Are you the one fucking with me?
No. I'm also trying to figure out who's choosing.
We can talk.
And I'm gonna just ask one of the nurses in the room, like, would it be okay for me to have a little bit of alone time with my friend? I just want to
Absolutely
talk to
not.
him. I don't think he's gonna hurt me.
I, ma'am, I don't mean any disrespect, but I disagree.
Is he still in is he still in the straitjacket in the room?
Yeah. Yeah, he sure is.
I
Ma'am, he's listed categorically as a danger to himself and others. I can't. I'm
okay.
sorry. I
So
can't.
unlikely that they'll leave us alone.
Unlikely to impossible. Yeah.
Okay, okay, okay. I'm
If
gonna
you
sit
want to
back
roll
down
for it, you can.
to try to persuade them.
Yeah.
Sure, why
You're gonna
not?
have to crit.
Okay, we'll see. That is an 87. They
Almost a critical failure. Yeah, they're just like, no, I'm sorry, ma'am. I understand it's hard to have a conversation with everybody in here, but this is for your safety and his.
mm, PEMDAS. Okay. Um,
She goes, what?
you wouldn't get it. It's a inside joke.
I
Um,
see.
I'm gonna I don't know, like make some sort of noise so Dell knows that I am listening to anything that he wants to say or add.
Okay. Would you guys have set up like a code?
Yeah.
Okay. What's your code?
Actually, I think that we would have after like all of our time.
I mean, I allowed the earpiece thing. So
Yeah.
yeah, we'll say you guys like had the conversation, just like how to indicate that you want input. Um
I think the code word is just PEMDAS.
okay.
Just
Yeah,
Okay.
Adele, you're activated. You are free to start talking. Be aware you are in a waiting room filled with people.
Ask him why he thinks he's being decisions are being made for him.
Roll stealth. Unless you're okay with people listening in.
I'll try to stealth it.
Okay.
yeah. Do they have like a bathroom or anything near the
They
waiting
do.
room?
That's a 39 under 70.
That's
Oh yeah,
great.
your stealth is high as hell.
Yeah,
Okay.
you are
Yeah.
casually looking at through this newspaper, and you were just like under your breath speaking Nobody's really paying you any mind.
Elijah, why? Wait, why do I think that he can't choose? Is that what you said?
Why do you think someone's choosing for you?
Elijah, why do you think that someone is choosing for you?
Because it always lights up. Every time. You can't trick it.
What if I told you that someone designed it that way?
Who? How? How does it know?
Special sensors that are coming out ahead of their time.
Pressure sensors, you said?
Special sensors that are coming out, but they're ahead of their time.
Yeah, special sensors that are coming. I just repeat that to him, and I'm like, it's technology that we only recently discovered on Earth.
There
Technology
are
slash.
no sensors. It's a light and a button. That's
Have
all
you
it
seen
is.
what? Have you seen what the circuit board looks like?
I don't understand electronics, but it looks like wires to me.
It looked like that to me too, but a friend of mine told me that it's a little more complicated than that.
Complicated or not, it's got to be complicated to predict when I can do things. Someone is fucking with me.
I'm gonna calm down.
Hey, Elijah, you need to calm down or they might
Fuck you.
separate us.
I need to calm down. You need to calm down. Coming in here talking about this shit. You're the one fucking with me.
Nope,
Tell him that we're here to help him.
I'm here to help you.
Look,
Where is he? Who's doing this? What is doing this?
I don't know how to ask this to Dell without Elijah hearing it.
I don't even know how to respond to what he's saying.
I want to show him the circuit board.
Okay, you pull out the device.
Mm, no, I don't want the nurses to take it because that's like number one was to get the device out of people's hands and everything else is secondary. So I don't want to.
It's like, I can't figure it out. The nurses took it from me.
Elijah, what if you tried? Here's the thing. I want to be able to wait. Where did they take it when they took it from you?
The nurse in the one of the nurses in the back, an older man, just in full scrubs, speaks up and says, "Oh, we put it with his personal belongings when he was admitted."
Um, could a family member check out his personal belongings?
Yeah, absolutely. That's our storage is mostly for family members to pick it up. So if you want to pick up his things for when he's inevitably discharged, it'd be good for you
Yeah.
to have him.
Yeah, I'll pick them up on my way out if that's okay.
Yeah, sounds great. We'll take you there as soon as this visitation's over. He goes, "Don't take it
Um,
from me."
here's the thing, Elijah. I'm gonna like lean in and try to whisper. I think that if you want to be reunited with it, you have to demonstrate to these people that you're not dangerous. So even
It's
if you don't,
dangerous. I'm not dangerous.
right,
Do you know
they don't.
what it implies? We don't have free will. Everything is predetermined.
I already think that's true.
And that doesn't drive you insane?
There are a lot scarier things in the world.
Elijah just like leans back and looks at the nurse and goes, "I'm done." And they start to take him out. And he goes back to yelling, "I decide when to press, not you. I'm the one who chooses." And yeah, he is taken out of the room.
Okay. Can I'm gonna look at the nurse and just say, could I collect his things before I go back out to meet his cousin?
Absolutely. And I'm gonna let you in on a little bit of mechanical stuff.
Okay.
So you have learned the function of the device. You've learned the truth of the device. However,
Is that no one has free will?
that is the straight up implication of this device.
Ah.
It knows what you're going to do before you do it. Your response to that was that you basically did not care. So I'm not going to make you roll for sanity damage right off the bat. But I am going to
Okay, I was definitely bluffing. That's fucking terrifying. But
I'm gonna make you do. Oh, you bluffing? Okay, in that case, then yeah, roll me a d4.
well, just
Del,
straight
I
up
need you.
damage.
Yep,
Okay.
just straight up damage. Del, I need you to also
Okay.
roll me a d4.
Oh, damn it.
I rolled a 2.
Okay.
Oh wait, what's my breaking
are gonna
point?
take 2 sanity damage.
Okay.
That's a 4.
Damn.
Damn. Yeah,
Oh,
that's
but
bad.
you got that
Sanity-
plus earlier, right?
Huh?
Yeah, you gained some earlier, I believe, Del.
Again, question: if I'm right on Sanity's line, like right where my breaking point is, if I'm at my breaking point, match number.
Hold on. Let me.
What the hell?
I think meets it beats it. The last one, there was a giant bug that was doing sanity damage over time. We'll fill you in on it later. Hold on. Delta Green. The I just googled Delta Green breaking point. One of the search results was Delta 8, can you green out? That's fucking incredible. Okay. Breaking point. Meets it beats it. You've reached your breaking point.
That's it then. I have a breaking point.
Adele, you are now unstable. You
What does
are
that mean?
that means you're going to get another mental illness, basically. Let's see. We're gonna have to roll for that, I believe. Okay, sanity. I apologize, chat. This might take just a second. I wasn't expecting anybody to reach their breaking point. Derived statistic. Sanity minus power. Okay, you suffer a disorder. And then, okay, so you go ahead and reset your breaking point to your current sanity minus your power. You get a new breaking point.
Reopen my. I lost my sheet here. There.
And let me find you your new disorder.
What? No. What would you say it was? It's my.
It is your current sanity minus your power stat.
Okay.
You, okay, let me roll. Now have a sleep disorder. You'll have to roll sanity to be able to sleep.
Oh, welcome to the club, buddy.
Yeah. Twinsies. Yeah. Sorry, Del, you are a little bit more fucked up than you were.
Damn.
Nimbus, welcome in. Good to see you. Okay. Yeah, you guys Dr. Palmer, you are taken to just like a few storage cubbies that have like names taped underneath them. And you are given Elijah's things. It's like a set of clothing, like what he was wearing when he came in. It is like a phone, a wallet, and the device.
Okay. I want his things to be shipped to his family.
Yeah, in his wallet, there's like stuff that ties to his family. You can probably mail some stuff off.
Okay.
Or if not, Delta Green
Uh,
can absolutely find them.
well, Delta Green's gonna be a little tough on the budget for the next few months.
Yeah. Yeah, they sure
So
are.
I'm just gonna I'll head back out to the lobby to Dell and go. Want to go? What is his name? Harry?
Dallas.
Harry Mc. Oh, Dallas McTavern. Sorry.
Dallas McTavern, cousin extraordinaire.
Professional
Uh,
cousin.
and I'm just gonna show him the third device.
Okay. Well, I think, are these the last of them?
As far as I know,
This is
there
all
was
your
the
loose
one
ends.
that Roshan had
Yeah.
one, Sarah had one, and Elijah had one.
Yep.
I didn't get a whole
Yes.
lot out of Elijah, so I'm not sure if there are other loose ends, but I think that we're pretty safe with just these three because I think this is all who knew about.
Yeah. I mean, what else was there to do?
So
Well, let's
you've
head
tied
out.
up all your loose ends. What do you guys want to do? Do you do anything with
We just call it in
the
from here.
devices, or
You said what?
do you do anything with the devices, or like what?
Kind of
What do you
want to
do?
just.
I'm curious. Let's go back to the car. I'm gonna try something.
I want to click some stuff. Okay.
Okay, yeah, you guys make it back to
All
your
right, I have back to
Camry.
parking.
Did they all have the same etchings on the board?
Yeah,
Can we open them up?
they all have the same.
I'm gonna take out like
Circuit
one of my. I'm gonna take out my common knife and kind of scrape away at one of the symbols on one of them.
Okay, yeah, you do. You break the circuit.
I'm gonna press the button.
The light comes on.
Normal timing or ahead?
Normal timing, a half second before you push it. And because you are studying this, roll me a d4. Also, if you would
Where's it?
like, we can absolutely do one more roll to see if you can get that one last piece of information that you did miss.
That's a 3 on my
Yes.
D4.
That's a 3 on your d4. You're going to take 3 sanity damage. So just confirming that everything is predetermined. Free will is an illusion. And if you would like, roll science or. And I want to make this easy on you, but I think science is the only.
Yeah, mine's a 0 in science.
Might
that's unfortunate.
anthropology come into play?
No, it's more
Okay.
about the device itself.
Let's see if I can argue something here. Like the physical device.
Uh-huh.
I should have dropped swim. I should have dropped swim.
I should
Swim
have.
could have been useful.
I don't understand how I don't have science.
Yeah, that's crazy. I guess your characters don't know this, but I would like to share it with the players. The circuit shouldn't work. There's no way for an
given the way
electronic
that it's
signal
built.
to go all the way through.
Oh, that's so creepy.
Yeah.
Okay. I don't like that.
Yeah.
I don't know why that gives me the heebie-jeebies.
Because it's fucked up. It's a thing that works that shouldn't.
It's like a sentient entity that.
Yeah, it sure is.
The thing about this game that is so horrible is you describe weird shit all the time, and I'm like, oh, that's weird and kind of gross. But then there's like random details that you'll provide that literally make my skin like rise in goosebumps. I didn't like
That's
that.
the beauty of Delta Green.
I want to go home.
Yeah. Unless there's anything you guys would like to do.
Is there anything else? We're not missing any leads, are we?
You tell me. Do you think there are any leads?
Talk with everyone who knows about it.
Yeah.
Yeah, no extra names have been given to you.
I mean, unless
No
we go to like a
location.
lab to try to figure out anything about this. I want to just kind of like you tried to scrape off the runes, and then you made a weird facial expression, and you look kind of fucked up. when you did it. You all right?
Hmm.
Okay.
Yeah.
Um,
No.
I just want to kind of click all of them.
Okay, yeah, you're clicking it. And I didn't do it before, but I am gonna do it now. Roll me a d4.
Okay. 2.
You take 2 sanity damage, knowing
No.
basically playing with this device that proves that all of the atrocities of mankind were always predetermined and were always going to happen.
Hmm.
I didn't even think about that.
Does it get less horrifying the
Why?
more I do it?
No, it doesn't.
What? I feel like that would go a little numb. I'd be like,
I mean, maybe eventually, but right
Well,
now, on the day you figured it out, no, absolutely.
I think the novelty of the discovery has worn off, but then I'll think about another fucked up thing that happened in human history and be like,
Yeah.
why did the atomic bomb have to be invented? Like, why did the Manhattan Project have to happen?
Yeah.
And then I'll be like, okay. And then I'll be like, but why cruelty?
Yeah.
I mean, I
This
think
is really upsetting.
it's only really like super horrifying if you believe the choices were sentient or like made in sentience,
You don't know that.
like actively made.
You don't know if it's like just because
Like,
history's set in stone or if it's because something is choosing for you.
like the concept that actions are designed versus that it's happenstance, but they were going to happen anyway. I think you can't believe in fate and not believe that they were by design. Fate implies not necessarily purpose, but like a guiding hand, right?
Kind of.
Hold on, this is actually fucking me up in real life. Let me
Everybody roll a d4.
No, Matt, I'm not feeling fucked up. I'm not. Please.
I doubt it. Plus, this is the last episode. You can take a few disorders. It's fine.
I dropped my magnet.
Oh, well, you got to roll
I'm
a
rolling
d6
another.
now.
I'm rolling another D4 now. That's a 1.
Okay, yeah, you're gonna take 1 sanity damage.
I want to
Okay.
stop thinking about it. I want to drive to like somewhere nice, like a
And
Baskin
that's
Robbins.
the beauty of Delta Green. Just stop thinking about it. Go to therapy.
I'm going to a Baskin Robbins.
Fun
Oh, I'm
fact
about
for
to have-
you: if you go to therapy and are too honest, you can drive your therapist insane in this game. Yeah.
But I need Rebecca to understand what's happening to me.
Rebecca will never be the same because of you.
Shit. I mean, I'm sure some of my actual real life therapists are not the same because of me. That's fine.
Same, honestly.
Yeah, I don't really know.
Yeah. It's
I think we
fucked
just
up.
hand it off.
Yeah, I'm just gonna give everything to Matt and
Okay. Yeah, you call Matt.
They
And
were report in.
do you like give him all of the details, or do you just like, hey, mission's done?
fuck yeah, give him all the details. I'm not carrying this burden alone.
Alrighty, hold on.
No, we're gonna kill Matt.
I take 4 points of sanity damage. And unfortunately, I just reached my breaking point.
God,
Let's
Look what
see.
you did.
I'm
You guys
sorry.
gave me a disorder. Let's see
Whoa,
what I
whoa,
get.
let's pause. This. You guys did this.
You guys did this.
I didn't want to.
I now have paranoia. Yippee!
Did you
Oh,
not
well,
before?
Okay, look, if it wasn't gonna be us,
Yeah, it was gonna happen at
it
some
was gonna be
point. But
someone
you're the
else.
guys who did it.
Yeah, but we're
Okay.
yeah.
That's all right. Matt doesn't actually
Um,
blame you.
Matt,
It's just
Thank
the job.
God.
now that he's got this new onset paranoia, do you think that he might want to organize so that we could unionize and possibly get some healthcare? Not
You,
unionize, but get
do you
healthcare?
bring up like getting healthcare and stuff to him?
Yeah, I think seeing like knowing that we stepped in just in time to help Roshan, and then like seeing that it was already too late for the other two, like really fucked with Patricia Palmer. Like understanding that we're all just like a couple of bad moments away from severely needing help, and that like I'm paying out of pocket for my therapist.
I don't want to defend Delta Green for this. But there are 2 reasons
We're
why that
fucked.
can't happen. The
Because it
first
would put them
reason
above board.
is the organization is very severely underfunded, almost unfunded. We have to get money in some shady ways sometimes.
Mm.
The second reason is none of us are allowed to leave. We are forced to be here. You guys did not get a choice to join Delta Green. Neither did I.
Damn,
If
we're
you
not getting a
didn't come
retirement
of
either.
your own free will, you would have been recruited by force.
Don't feel like they
Who?
get to be very good agents.
Yeah, that's why we choose professionals of like certain fields and try to group as many diverse like fields together on missions as possible.
Huh.
And that's why I said
Who?
I'm sorry so many times in our first meeting, is because I know how
Oh,
fucked
God.
up this is.
So who runs Delta Green?
Nobody knows. I've never met any of the higher ups. I'm a handler, and I have a handler.
Oh my god, it's like your boss's boss.
Yeah, pretty much. It's there's so
So your
many
middle manager?
levels to bureaucracy. Yeah, kind of. Yeah, no, there's so many levels to the bureaucracy of this thing, and I don't think anybody has ever once told me if we have a leader or like a council of leaders, or if we have, who knows. I have theories, but I shouldn't speak on them. It's not good to think about these things. It's better to just get through your missions, do what you can for yourself after them, and eventually, when your time's up at Delta Green, you'll have one of two choices: live with the things you've seen, or have your memories replaced. That's not going to get rid of the effects of what you've seen. If anything has affected you to the point where like your mental health has deteriorated, unfortunately, you're still going to have that deterioration. You just won't know why. I know people who wake up in the middle of the night, hands sweaty, screaming, and they don't know why it happens. But I do.
You're really a salesman for it then, huh?
I'm gonna be real with you. Matt looks like back and forth in this empty conference room and like leans forward and says, "Delta Green is something that needs to exist, because if it doesn't, the apocalypse is maybe even minutes away. But the way this is run is almost as demonic as what we're fighting. Nothing about this is right." And he like leans back and like takes another look around and goes, "Well, mission complete. Well done. We'll be calling you again soon. Please take care of yourselves."
Okay.
Yeah, Dell's gonna head out.
Yeah,
guys
I'll
head out.
see you next time, buddy.
You guys head out knowing that free will is fake. There's no such thing as free will. And that Delta Green has you trapped for as long as they need you. And that is where we're going to finish this mini campaign.
I want to go home.
You can't! Delta Green needs you again!
Oh,
No.
no. That was. I feel like the reality of like what Delta Green is was way more terrifying than anything I
Mm-hmm.
experienced, like in terms of Eldritch horror.
Yeah!
Uh,
It's fucked up. That, a little bit of that was homebrewed. I'm gonna be real. Delta Green does not actually give you the choice to wipe your memories. I think it's more fucked up if you wake up screaming in the middle of the night and don't know why. So I added that shit. I basically added a little bit of Men in Black to this bitch.
Nice.
But yeah, that's Delta Green. I hope you guys enjoyed. I'm sorry for doing that to you.
That was
Except I'm not.
no. Thank you for doing that.
Thank you.
Yeah.
Matt, now that
He's
things
such a
are
good
not
handler.
over with Delta Green,
Mhm.
but we're going to be starting something a little new next weekend, can we get a little teaser?
Yes. So for chat and for you guys, we are starting the space mini campaign of Time of Blood. Don't worry, it is Time of Blood. It's just a little bit prequely and a little Star Warsy because, we got to figure out where all of that fucking space tech came from that you guys have used in season 1, and also how Bram got here. Yeah, this is Bram's backstory. You guys are playing Bram's backstory. Yeah, you guys are gonna join a much more lighthearted adventure until it's not. And then directly after that, Time of Blood season 2 begins, and we pick up right where we left off with a little bit more background information about why things are the way they are. But yeah, that's about all I got for you. And as far as teasers, I can't really give you any spoilers or anything substantial because most things are spoilers. There's gonna be a lot.
Sounds good. Sounds good.
Hell yeah. And with that, chat, thank you so much for joining us. Players, thank you for surviving the horrors with me. And until